Boy, how I oughta, what I oughta, doobity doo ba ba ba, skibbity bop, skibbity toilet, skibbity. I'm a skibbity panda. I am such a skibbity panda. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. Yeah, Oh my god. Hi, chat. I'm not gonna lie to you. I took off yesterday because I wasn't feeling well and my anxiety was being a little bitch. But here's the thing. I still kind of am feeling that anxiety more than anything. However, it's to a lesser degree, and overall, it's manageable. It's manageable. That's why I'm gonna like get off early today, for two reasons. Number one, just so I don't overdo it, and so I don't get myself closer to burnout. And second of all, my friend's birthday is today. And I'm not even gonna lie, I almost forgot that it was his birthday. So, man, I'm not that good of a friend, am I? Regardless of that, I am here. All Might style. Wait, who's B-Day? My friends, you know, my IRL friends. Yeah, the roommate. One of the roommates. Well, the roommate whose room that I took when I moved into this house. So, worst or best case scenario, however you want to take it, I'm only going to stream for like 4 or 5 hours today. Which might sound like a lot, but it's less than I originally wanted to do, which was like 8 hours. So I'm taking it hour by hour. Hell, I might even just get off early right after we complete this guilty as sock thing. But here's what's going on. Today is day 4 of the charity. And what I haven't said so far about the charity is that I myself made a $100 donut to the charity. And I did that yesterday on my day off. I went to Moobies chat, who you see in the bottom right. And I gotta make them bigger real quick. Boom. Kuma, you shouldn't. No, let me explain. I told my parents about the charity.
My fellow Americans, and Kuma, I'll get you.
I'll get you. Caught. But let me explain. So, like about a week before the charity started, I told my parents about what I'm doing, saying, this is my first ever charity event. And I was like really, really excited. This is like something off my bucket list that I've always wanted to do. And now that I finally get the chance to do it, I'm finally doing it. So I tell them all about it and they seem really interested. They want to make a donation to the charity when it starts. I tell them, hey, it starts on the 25th. Let me know if or when you want to donate. And I send them a link because they request it. I thought they would have... I'm not gonna lie. By their enthusiasm, I thought that they would have done it on the first day. But I think they were like having a little bit of trouble which charity to donate. Like they wanted to donate to. So, they just gave the money that they wanted to donate to me, for me to donate. So I did just that yesterday, and they told me that they wanted to donate $100. So my parents Zelled me the $100 so that I can donate under their name using my name. Does your dono bar fill up when someone donates? Okay, so funny thing about the dono bar, that's the one thing about this charity that still hasn't been fixed yet. And what I mean by that is I didn't know how to get the bar up. Jesus Christ. I didn't know how to make it so that the bar itself updates on OBS. So, but the thing is, if you go on to !Tiltify, the bar is gonna update there. More than anything else. And through the combined effort of the team itself, we've raised over $600. Wait, $660. Wait, who donated? Who the fuck donated? Wait, what the fuck? Wait, we just got a $50 dono. Holy shit! Dude, that's so awesome! I can't wait to tell the others about it. Oh my goodness. Okay, but the one thing that I want to go over before we start this collab with everybody that you see on the bottom right here is this. It's covering me on purpose, but that's okay. We're going to do most of these goals today. So, you guys are gonna write my tweet, and I'm gonna be still bald. You're gonna pick a 7TV emote for me to add. Depending on how many subs I get in the future, you're gonna pick my next emote to commission. And then after the collab, assuming it's not too long, we're gonna be doing React Bingo. We're definitely doing 20 burpees today. And we're gonna be doing the One Punch Man workout routine. That's gonna be the hardest thing I've ever had to do in one consecutive sitting. By far. So, these are some of the goals that I have to do. I'm not particularly excited about some of them, but that's okay. That's completely okay. So, wait, what? Wait, who donated? Wait, who donated? Oh, shit. Thank you so much for the dono! Why it didn't proceed to... Oh my god, I think the goals page covered it. Oh my god, I'm so sorry to whoever donated. If you're okay with disclosing who donated, I would love to know so I could thank you. Oh my god, I think we're at 680 now if I'm not mistaken. Oh my god, it was me. Ladies, thank you so much for donating to the charity. All right. I have to tell everyone else, so I'm gonna undeafen real quick. Yo. Rain, is everyone in the lobby yet or no?
We are, Kuma. We're in the lobby.
Okay.
Hi.
Cool. So we just got massive donos just now.
Oh, what did we get?
I think we got a 50.
I will do the.
I think we got
the input from Discord though, so.
I think we just got a $50 and a $15 dono.
Big donations! Thank you to everyone who's donated.
Yeah, no kidding. Absolute big thank you.
Yeah, 100%.
Guys, we just got big donations. Yeah. We got a 50 and a 15.
Yeah, we got 50 today. I don't know why, but people are very, very generous this morning.
Yeah.
I already said thank you.
And I just got a dono as well, so... Actually, let me get the code real
Wow.
Wow. Oh god, the insane zombie car is real? I'm real, I'm in your walls.
Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. How are you?
I love being in walls. Especially walls with
in what?
holes in them.
Is it
Oh.
weird to say that I don't want to be
In
judged
what?
first round? I feel like I'm not awake and improv.
I can be a judge if you want to because I played the game
quick.
already.
Wait, I'm hearing double.
I was
Is
gonna
it
say
is it
probably ready is
proximity?
just- or
Is it
not ready,
proximity?
right?
It is
Probably
proximity
just
chat,
the
it is
best,
proximity
but-
chat, yes.
Okay,
I'm hoping
then
I'm not judged first.
then I will
like I said, I
deafen
can be
and call.
judged because I played the game already, so
Yeah.
I know how it works.
Yeah, that's fine.
We're missing one, right? 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
I'm
5.
missing
I-
my-
missing
would-
Dapper
I just got
Yeah,
here.
Dapper. Isn't Kuma here already?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Is that the question mark? I guess he didn't have a picture on his Steam, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's Kuma.
Right
Oh,
now
no,
is
no,
the
no,
time
no, no,
where
take me off.
if you
I don't
if you
wanna do it.
wanted to in the lower
Just
right
click on
corner
the,
you can
back on the bar
you can
maybe.
Wait.
customize yours.
I'm
your
clicking on the
sock.
bar.
Wait,
I'm
wait,
not
wait,
doing
wait,
it.
wait.
Over here on the right, where we are.
Oh.
Hold on. We have a development. We have a development.
This is fine. This is fine.
Oh.
I indeed customized my sock. I was going
Uh,
back and
lower-
forth
lower
between a
right
space
corner.
dandy and like a princess, and I was like, I gotta.
Can
be
you guys
space
hear me?
dandy.
And
I am princess. I am full on
Hello?
princess.
hello? Wait, what? Oh, hang on. Hold on 1 second. First of all, windowed. Nope, that's not it. Full screen.
Wait.
Let me write the new
Wait,
code.
donation!
Oh my god.
Barris has donated 69.69.
Oh
We
my
are close to
Wait,
time.
who?
Thank you so much.
I was just gonna say. I was just gonna say. Like, we got another massive donation just now. Who was it?
Yes, it's Pharaoh's. My chat.
Woo! Thank you so much for the donos, guys.
Totally didn't do that. Totally just didn't kick everyone out of
we
the
go.
game. Totally
No, you would
wasn't
never
my
do
fault.
that.
You didn't, or you
Totally
did that?
wasn't my fault.
What?
Totally wasn't
Nah.
your fault? Sure.
Yeah, at least that
Hello?
means that it was human error,
Sorry.
not the game just breaking.
Okay.
I clicked on back.
Are we gonna be
I
able to
closed the
do stream together or no?
I'm sorry.
Oh, excuse me.
That's what I'm trying to get everything set up.
Yes, I just joined Dapper.
That's
Oh my
alright.
God, what is
Alright.
going on?
I'm waiting for
Princess
the
by
invite.
no
far,
donation.
Mrs. Scuffstream.
Did I
Listen
not
to me.
donation?
Listen to me. It needs to be
Wait,
a
maybe
little
not.
bit, a little bit of scuff.
I definitely heard the sound though, chat. Everybody heard that, right?
800 now?
800. Wait, 800?
Yeah,
What?
we're at
Are we at 800?
What?
We are at 800. Yeah.
I will say that I think we should all have push to talk.
True.
Not
We just hit
proximity.
80,000 too.
It's easier that way if you're like talking to chat.
Yeah.
I'll get the stream together thing started.
Otherwise, we're gonna
I thought
drop
Dapper
the
already did that.
the whole course.
I was gonna say I was gonna do that.
Oh, you're gonna do that?
Sorry.
All right. Yeah, you could invite me
Yeah,
then.
Chat while
I got
we're-
it. I got
Wait,
it.
I already entered the lobby. Why did it kick me out?
I'm waiting for an invite.
I will say that if you're prosecutor in defense, right?
I know the devil's
You're gonna
annoying, I'm
talk a lot, like the whole time.
Yeah.
Journalist, witness, and bailiff don't have much to do. Same with jurors. Jurors have only one thing to do, and that's to draw stuff. Well, I know how this game works. I played it already. It kicks everyone.
Yeah, I mean, we have 6 people. That's
Listen,
perfectly enough for the main three or
it
the main
was an
6 roles.
accident. My chat is
Dapper,
blocking
you
me.
only added me as a
My chat
favorite.
is
You never
blocking
invited
me.
me to the call yet.
They're like,
I haven't,
Mona,
because I'm
I'm
doing a group
Mona.
invite.
I
1,
know
2,
how this
3,
game
4.
works.
Okay.
Let me be the
Alright.
judge. I'm gonna
There we go.
fix this. Kicks everyone out of the game.
20 when you started, I figured I'd do some extra.
Yeah, I know how this works. I'm the judge. I'm gonna kick
You're the-
everyone out. I'm right. You're wrong. Let's go.
Barry, you donated $20 also?
I don't need a trial.
Aw, thank
Where are
you,
the
Barris.
others?
All right.
go.
Make sure to share chat. Don't forget to share chat.
Let me unmute.
Yes, I'm trying to get everything ready.
People, have you seen?
Yeah, I'm
posted
entering
the
it, but it's not
Hell
letting me
yeah,
in.
brother.
Okay.
It's weird. That by far.
Oh, is it because I placed it on local and not global? Is that it?
Mainly because if I
Maybe.
Probably.
the crap out of
No, I'm just not
As much-
letting in.
He's
I'm just not.
epic.
Should I make it
don't know.
lobby then? I don't
Did you
know.
switch
I'm
to the new
everybody
code?
else.
No, thank you so much for the
They-
follow.
this would
But
be-
yes, I didn't need. I just switched the code.
Alright, hold on, let me...
Guess
Okay,
that
so
code
new
doesn't work.
lobby or what?
Yeah, try
New lobby, new lobby.
Okay.
New
New
lobby.
lobby.
Please,
Okay, new guys here.
Oh, that's why, because you had it.
Lobby.
Shovels, thank you for the
Yeah,
follow.
that's
The game is a little bit buggy too.
Ay, 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 this
Oh,
is
shovels,
had
that's on my
everyone.
end.
swimmingly.
Words, 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 punchline.
Maybe-
Shovel.
No, maybe not.
Words,
I made
words,
that for
words, words,
breakfast. It was
words,
me. I
words,
did that.
punchline.
Yeah.
Start that again.
Yeah. It's me.
Yeah, I
I
gotta
got
follow
the
her.
attention.
Shovels, thank
Wait,
you very much
did-
for the
does
follow.
everyone know?
Shovels.
I don't know if everybody knows, but we should tell them.
We might get into this before, you know.
All right, let's see if this time.
We'll tell them
Well,
when we
again,
get in the
let's do
lobby.
it.
Yes, because I feel like
Yeah,
we're
the lobby would
busy
be
right
good.
now.
Wow. All right, I'm glad you can hear my
One.
microphone in game.
2,
That's good.
3,
Okay,
At
that...
some
There we
point
go,
might
finally.
actually get into this game.
4 with
All
me, 5, 6. There we go.
Chewy. Thank you so much for
There
the
we
raid,
go.
Chewy.
Okay, everyone's in
5,
here.
6. Chad, I
Alright.
We
can
good now?
count.
I'm gonna.
I'm deafening.
Yeah, we seem to be good.
We deafen? Okay.
I
Big
need-
deafen.
Hello there.
And now it's all quiet.
Words, 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 punchline.
True.
That was good.
Sure,
Thanks. I tried it.
I don't know what role I'd be
laugh
interested in playing
I
the
laugh-
most.
I laugh like a rich person. Like,
I'm gonna kill myself in Minecraft. Smile.
Dapper just choosing the defense. Let's go.
giggle, giggle.
Cappies are taking a dip in your stream. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I got to make sure I get the main Tiltify page pulled up. How much are we at now? $804.69. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. This is
We're at
literally
800? I thought we were
Yeah.
at 600.
no, we're
Yeah,
at
we got,
800
like,
now.
Like a bunch of donations.
Whoa,
We were at
what?
665 when the stream started, and then we got 150 in donations.
Does anybody remember the
20
thing
minutes.
that I said if we hit $1,000 about my stretch goal?
I don't
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah.
Oh no, you said you're gonna pre-order your whole model and like you.
No, that's
gonna get the
5,000.
model.
That's 5,000. That's
Ah,
5,000.
Okay, sorry,
I
sorry, I
have
can't
no
do
fucking
math.
clue then.
There was one goal that I had at 1,000. I'm trying to remember what it was.
I'm trying. Yeah, teasing
my
us
goal
with like, oh,
is
you
that I would just
remember what
make my
kind
own
of
shitty
cool
model.
goal I have? Why is the
I-
music so quiet?
It's in my VOD from
I know.
last stream. From Tuesday. Not Tuesday, Thursday. Oh, shit. I'm trying to remember.
Perfect.
Oh wait, remember we can't curse. We got Muna.
Shoot.
I was about to let it all out.
Hi. Sorry, I got raided, so I had to mute the game because everybody was talking
You're
so
good.
much.
Fellas, know to do it. My chat's like, let me just make that 1,000 full, then he can quickly remember. That was the intention, right?
But Nick Cow sounds weird though, but make it anything you want. I don't care. You can choose anything. You made me dress up as a spaceman, a cowboy, whatever. It's a costume.
You can be whatever you
decide.
want.
Yes, I can be whatever whatever your heart desire. You get to just choose. You want me to be Shrek? I'll be Shrek. It doesn't matter. For the kids.
Shrek.
Okay, so
A Swede?
to
Okay, I'll dress up as a Swede for you, but I feel like that's gonna be very disrespectful. I'm sorry.
Movie.
Looks like we're just kind of picking what we want.
Oh, wait, did
Uh,
everybody leave the game? Are we doing
No, I'm
new
just
one?
hitting
No,
random.
No, we're switching
also-
roles.
We're switching roles.
Oh.
So you can just click on the role that you want. I would suggest
Hello?
to keep it kind of fair. All of you like click on the right bar to like go back to the right.
If it's for random, I'm totally down for that.
Yeah, and then all of you like we do 3, 2, 1, and you click on
What
random.
do we do random?
And so like it's not like
Oh, okay.
first come first serve. So
Okay.
like
Oh,
it's
is,
like,
is random for
surprise.
yourself? I thought like one person clicked it and then everyone went through.
no,
different
it's
spot.
random for yourself.
No, it's just still
Oh, okay. I'm down for that.
I'm bailiff.
Bailiff. Whack his pee-pee.
I got random to a juror. I don't like this. I'll
Okay,
just wait till
just do
everyone else
random,
picks and then
just
I'll
do
get whichever is
random.
extra.
Okay.
Once you're in your positions, I'm gonna explain what everyone does, so you can decide for yourself if you want to switch or not.
Oh,
I mean, movie
I
are
press
jurors.
random.
That is.
Yeah, I
We should not be jurors.
No,
We'll press
no.
random once everyone's back.
Okay,
into
so
position.
so jurors don't have much to do. They can't
sure.
say anything. Like you can, but it doesn't really matter. You have signs that you can scribble on and show them in court, and that's literally your role. Like you're gonna wait till the end of the trial.
Yeah.
So that is
That's
like
why-
the
yeah.
most boring one. The journalist
Exactly.
is
That's
cool.
why we should
the
just stick with everything in the middle.
The journalist has like 3 newspaper articles, like newsflash, you know, that can change the court that is right now going, because obviously everything that the press writes is true, so we believe it, right? So
Right.
you have three of them that you can at any point just throw in, and you have to draw a title page for it.
Wait, where did Dapper go?
Yeah, I know. Looking forward to it.
Oh, where's Dapper? Oh no.
Oh
Dapper
no,
vanished.
Oh,
Oh, no.
nar.
maybe they clicked
Oh, there's
back
also in the
like
bottom
I
left
did.
that tells you what your role does.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh my God, Kuma.
I'm a gassy
What
boy.
happened? What? What did I
You
just
need
walk
your
into?
little backpack.
Sorry.
What did I just walk into?
I burped and then
Something
you left.
disgusting. Yeah.
Oh,
He burped
No,
out
he
of the
left
system.
first.
He
and
fell
then
into
you
the
burped.
bathroom.
he burped me into the back rooms.
Alright, Dapper, become a role.
Question: did we already turn the chit chat on?
You did. It is on.
We did.
It
It's on. I
says.
sent you an
I don't
invite.
see you.
Yeah,
in there,
it says you're not in yet.
Everybody,
Yeah.
we
We
have an enemy.
Did
Be
they
sure to
say
go
so
follow.
confidently, as if it wasn't 7 minutes ago?
Everybody, be
Me
sure to go
casually
follow
waiting
everybody
20
in the
minutes
shared
to play
chat.
this game.
Go follow. Go give a love.
Everyone follow. Everyone follow.
Everyone follow everyone.
Follow,
Yeah, follow
follow,
everyone. Thank you so much for being
follow,
here.
follow.
Wow, wow, wow.
Wow.
Better
wow,
burping
wow,
than
wow.
farting. Listen here and listen good. Burping and farting both ill.
Tam gets it. Tam gets it. But I
Better
can
in than
do
out, I
both.
guess.
Everyone
that.
puke in
Out
chat.
than
Everyone
in.
puke in chat.
No.
I
All right.
definitely not know.
Because my chat, because I'm the host, right? I am not sure if it works in every chat. We have to test that. But when it comes to the verdict, people can, or like in between the trial, people can write exclamation mark guilty or exclamation mark not guilty all together to vote, and that is also counted towards it.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Mhm.
didn't you say that viewers do stuff? Yeah. How does that? Do we have to
Yeah.
set anything up there, or
That's
is it?
that's yeah
like,
no, it works through the host. So currently through my chat, I think it worked last time via shared chat, so I think we should be good.
Okay.
Let's hope.
And I have it activated. No.
That is a lot of emojis.
Movie! Yeah,
That's a
man,
lot
that's
of emojis, you know.
Oh my God.
I'll do my fair share.
I love these outfits. Oh my goodness.
They're so silly.
The hearts from Menace are all gifted subs. They only send the hearts from everyone that they have gifted.
I'm gonna be a magical girl.
Oh.
Are you switching
I
your
love my
outfits?
rubbish
Are you
angrily
tell me
shaking.
when you're good to go, then just click on ready on the bottom.
I am ready.
Okay.
I'm ready, Dab. I'm ready, Dab.
I am also ready.
What does Bailiff do?
So when people are talking, because we're using in-game chat, right? And you seem like someone is interrupting or not really complying with court courtesy, you can mute them. Like you have multiple tools that can mute them for like, I don't know, like 20 seconds, a minute or something.
Or forever.
No, not forever.
Oh,
Darn.
okay.
I wanted to.
I would recommend either you do bailiff, but you don't have much to say then.
That's
because
fine.
you literally have only that, or you do witness, and then you are automatically one witness for the prosecutor and one for the defense. So you have.
I
two
feel like
talking
Kuma would
roles.
love witness, to be honest.
To
Well,
be
I could
honest,
do
yeah.
that, but I'm feeling really lazy today, so I want to be bailiff.
All
I
right.
mean,
all
also
right.
kind of same, but I also kind of
Okay.
be a journalist.
Whack is pee-pee.
all
Just
right.
give me a
What
baton.
are you doing? I'm just here.
Who is missing? Mubi, you need to ready up unless you are
I am
still.
ready.
Okay. Then
Oh,
Do you
wait,
want to be a
ready.
juror or
Never
a
mind.
start
witness?
a game. Mubi can draw pictures.
I guess she's a juror. Yeah, I feel like
Hey.
it would have been. All right.
All right.
Don't
Court
draw a
case.
pee-pee.
What do we
Mods.
do in chat?
Why
I
not?
normally say that's all right,
What do we make
but
this-
we are
what do we
both
make the
streaming and we have.
offender
Mods,
about?
whack the bailiff's peepee.
I think I have an idea.
I'll jerk it a little.
Can I wipe pee-pee? Can that be my job?
Hey! No lies in chat. No lies in chat. Okay, I am not
Alright, what do
cute.
we got? What do we got?
I was gonna say, weren't you
Gardener.
a princess, but you are in the judge outfit, so.
Oh.
Got a gardener. That's useless.
You said I only have 3 of these?
Got a
I'm
mechanic.
watching you.
Proven contract.
Or I do only have 3 of them. That's lame.
Take that, fucking bitch.
Hey! Hey!
What?
You watch your mouth! I'm a goddamn bailiff!
I'm third patron.
Is Muna guilty of being cute? Exclamation mark yes, exclamation
chat.
mark
I went
no
through a thing and I
Yeah.
don't
for
know
the
how to fucking
chatters.
leave.
Let's just test the shared chat. So if everybody would vote right now by writing exclamation mark yes or exclamation mark no in chat to test us.
That is a good thing to test. Why are you throwing them at movie?
Alright, we got 1 vote for
There's-
yes,
there's
2,
abuse.
3, 4.
That just
Abuse
means it
going
already
on
works.
here.
Yeah, that's right. You can't speak. You're stunned. You got a concussion. Now you got a
Someone
migraine.
from the other chat just say no, just for the, just so we can test this. Because if everyone says no,
Is that a
yes.
dog?
Your face is the dog.
What?
Can one of you like write in your own chat to like go no? Yeah, let's go. Okay, Cheese, thank you so
I just
much
realized
for being
There's also
out
like
here.
there's a thing that
Everybody
you
said
can.
chaos.
Oh hi.
Ooh.
These are breaking out of. Fair enough.
No way! This can't be real.
Guilty.
Alright.
No,
No,
he's
not
guilty. He's
No.
guilty.
Alright, Rain.
He's guilty.
You gotta prove him innocent.
Nope, no. No, my client is definitely
No,
guilty.
no, you gotta prove him innocent.
Listen, I am the judge. I say who speaks, and I give the word first to the prosecutor because you need to tell us what the person on the stand. What is that called?
Okay. Sebastian
What-
Seabass Shoelace.
What Seabass Show is accused of. You may
Seabass Shoelace is accused of breaking out of a very, very high contaminated underwater facility, which is known as the Hadal Black Site.
Yes. Okay.
I was like,
Do you have your case prepared? Are you confident to show your evidence? So as you see, you have these files in front of you. You choose one out of it, one evidence, and then you make up a story for it.
yep, I got. All right.
Order in the court!
Make your evidence.
You turn her into a chicken.
Yeah.
All I did was just keep order in the court for Moon. Hey! I'm watching you,
How dare you.
misjudge.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Proceed to lay your case down.
Can I choose it? Doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't really. Yeah, it doesn't really tell. It doesn't really give me an option to pick the card. Can you turn her back into a cow, please?
Fine.
Yay!
Thank you.
No!
I still can't choose my cards. Ah, there we go.
There
All
you
right.
go.
I will bring out this card.
Yes.
Now, even though the Hadal Black Site is a very, very has high security, this
Breaking news.
fuck.
Oh.
Huh?
Precious soul is found in a jar of
Oh.
faith.
Oh.
No way.
Hi!
You keeping them in a jar in your basement, huh?
Of course. As
Yes.
one does.
And he has been secretly living in the basement, in Mooby's basement, in a jar. That is his home now, from what
Yes.
we've heard. However, with the Hadal Black Site, forgive me, Judge. With the Hadal Black Site, it is very secured. However, he killed at least 19 men escaping the black site, including stealing a shotgun, which is honestly kind of hot. But anyways, that's not the point. The point is, he's not only accused for escaping prison, but he's also accused of murder.
See, only she would know how to draw because she kept him in his basement.
That's a lovely movie.
Thank you.
Oh, wait, hold on. We can't hear Muna.
Well, we can't
Order
do
in
Yeah,
the
are you
Jura
talking?
seats.
There we go.
There you go.
Oh,
Sorry.
Order in the court.
All right. Killing people. Killing people, that is a serious crime. But stealing is shotgun. This is where I draw the gun. The line. See? I'm completely besides me. I can't even. I just can't. Where's my
Gavel.
defender? What do you have to present against that? Very heavy.
I would like to
Very, very
present
heavy.
the evidence that all of what the prosecution is saying is a load of poppycock
Daddy.
because the security cameras, they weren't even turned on. They haven't worked since 1982.
Have that sounds like
They
a
have
security.
no visual
Sure.
evidence whatsoever of any of these murders or thefts.
Well, Mr. Prosecutor.
Sorry, I was too busy with the artist right next to me, who drew a lovely fish. What was that again?
Fish!
Fish!
Fish.
See?
And with that, I rest my evidence.
Fish.
No bias allowed!
Right? Giving back the word to the prosecutor. What do you have to say for yourself? If none of the security footage have been recording the defendant's client, then how do you know that it was the defendant? What kind of proof do you have? I love how everyone's just looking into their files or like drawing, like everyone's head is just down and I'm like looking around like, hello, did someone hear me?
That's how it is.
Like, Mubi and Bia are hard at work.
Yeah.
That's good.
They just fucking draw and they
I'm
actually
was having
going
fun
at
in
it.
Bia,
beaten movie.
just so you know, you
What'd you say?
3.
I know, but it's already like we're already like halfway through the case, so
Okay.
thought
Is
I might
it?
get the second one out. Plus, I just thought of an idea.
Just saying, like, if you need to see evidence again, you just press tab. You can see evidence
I
and
noticed
the
that, yeah.
newspaper articles.
Oh, these are all awful.
I
to
have
be
been
honest.
Wait, do we have a witness?
Actually, I do have something here. We do not have
Oh.
a witness, no.
Okay.
I found this rental car. Now, obviously, the Halo Black site carries a bunch of anglers, fish mutations, and possibly some other things that are kept secret, locked behind
Mhm.
bars. One of them is a car.
Oh my god.
Oh,
The movies obviously knowing what I'm talking about, but this car,
yes.
apparently, this fish has opposable thumbs. Not only that he... I was gonna say something. I had to...
Out with it, man!
Mr. Prosecutor, please just be frank with us. Be honest. The case needs to be
Oh my God, Rain.
taken care with seriousness
so much.
and discretion. Please find the right words.
Forgive me, your judge.
Yes.
This fish has opposable
go.
thumbs and stole the car. So not only that he stole something from the Halo Black side, but he also killed 19 men.
Yeah.
And apparently there have been drift marks all around the Halo Black side of the very incident.
How do you know that the client has driven the car?
Throw it me. Leave me alone.
Apparently there is a familiar scent with, you know, how fish stinks.
The car smells.
I got news. I
like
got news.
fish. Breaking
Oh,
news.
no.
Breaking news.
Oh no.
Oh?
No.
Oh no.
The conspiracy theorists are winning.
Aww. Aww.
I feel like we might need to switch out the juror. I feel they're a little biased.
I would never.
Fuck.
Don't mind them, Judge. They're just a little silly.
Are you sure your tits are that big?
Yes.
I have my eyes on you. Or a giant turtle. Why can't it not be both?
Oh, because it's all.
No bias
it's
allowed!
alive. Okay,
This
it's
is a-
conspiracy theorists. We don't know what's real.
This is a court of law movie!
Good. How can we convict
No!
them? We don't know what's real.
Hey!
See you around. Bye. Thank you for the thing.
All right,
Ow.
defendant. Please show your evidence why your client was not present in that car or was driving it.
Because, Your Honor, I would like to put forth the evidence.
Oh,
Ow.
Oh?
rusty key.
How could my client have accessed the car when the keys were rusty as hell? It's not possible.
That
They
is a
could
good
not
argument.
have possibly
That is a good
opened the
argument.
car door.
That is very
Objection.
That makes sense.
I put my penis in the car door.
Exactly. Carjacking.
Mr. Bailiff, I am very upset with you. Please do not interfere with this case. I do not
Guilty.
I do not want any off-site comments here, okay? I do not allow it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You may be forgiven.
In the car door.
But next time
Sorry.
you're gonna get a penalty.
I would
Continue.
also like to judge to enter into the crushed can that was found around the car that was tested with DNA, and my
Oh.
client's DNA was not on said can.
Oh, do we know what
So
kind
I-
of DNA is on there, or is that?
It was
Are we sure
human
it
DNA.
belongs to the culprit?
No, it was definitely the culprit, but it was not my client. It was a
Understood.
human.
Understood. That seems like very, very clean evidence. I hope the prosecutor got also the documents on that, the report on that. Mr. Prosecutor, what do you have to say for yourself?
Yes, Your Honor. Aww.
Aw.
I got one more news.
Aww. Oh?
One more news.
What could it
One
be?
more news! One more news!
Green Honda found underwater rusty key inside. Oh!
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh!
No, 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 no.
Mr. Prosecutor, I will give you a little bit more time to go through your documents because I am actually very, very upset, Mr. Defendant. I want to know, was the evidence that you've shown us planted? Was it tampered with?
It was not, Judge.
The
It was
news
completely
do not
legit.
lie. The news do not lie. We believe
News does not
everything
lie.
the news say.
Don't look
They
at
don't
me.
Apparently it
like-
does, because my client's medical files
What?
I was looking away.
say otherwise.
How do medical
These
files go
opposable
like this?
thumbs that the prosecution espouts do not
Yeah.
exist. They have not existed since birth.
Well,
Since birth.
Since birth.
well,
No opposable thumb.
how would you have been able to drive and open a car and drive it without thumbs? Oh, I missed. There we go. Sorry. Mr. Prosecutor, it's your turn again. What do you have to say for yourself? I will say this does not look good for you. Autopilot.
No, it
check.
doesn't, Your Honor.
It does not. You can also skip if you have nothing.
I will skip, as these cards are actually ass.
Well, Mr. Defendant, do you have anything else to bring to this case?
No, Your Honor, I rest my case.
Ah!
Give me 2 seconds.
Okay. You can't do anything anymore. You already sent 3.
Damn, I was literally writing testing if I can do more than 3.
No, you
Damn,
cannot.
just
I
wanted to
tested
see.
that already. Yeah.
Your Honor, can we hire this artist?
Like they're
Oh,
biased.
come on!
Yeah!
No more!
I will not be silent. All right, people. I think we might be ready to vote. Jurors,
Yeah.
jury,
Hi.
what is your verdict?
Not guilty, obviously.
Not guilty. Can you press the button?
You were the one with
There's
it
a
with him in
button.
your basement, so.
There's a
All right,
button.
chat. It is your turn to vote. Guilty or not guilty?
Read my
Yeah,
husband.
vote chat.
Beautiful.
Did you
I know,
press
thank you.
Mubi?
I did. Oh, did it not?
Yeah, no. It shows like in front of you the little thingy magic. Yeah, it's blue. It's blue.
Okay.
Oh
Macha.
wait, how do we do that?
Ah!
What the fuck? You're a duck.
You can't do that.
Zombie.
All right.
Hmm.
Chat says not guilty. On
You may
top
have
you can
won,
see the
but
bar.
have you actually won that you defended your worst enemy?
No.
Hey, it's just a job. You know?
All right. Chat
It was
says
just a
not
job.
guilty.
No, it's
The jury has said not guilty. We have come to the conclusion.
Hooray!
yay!
Seabass show is innocent.
I absolutely love that.
It
like,
couldn't.
fucking-
They walked out
the
singing
key in the
in
door
victory.
underwater, and you guys were like planted evidence. I fucking love that.
They walked out singing
Movie had a
in
punchable
victory,
face.
but a passerby mistook their excitement for madness and smacked them in the jaw with a handbag. Woke up later with chewing gum stuck in their hair.
Yeah.
But they're not guilty.
Movies got
Yeah.
stunned 30 times. That's awesome.
You won.
We didn't call
Boss.
witnesses because we didn't have any. Journalist is kind of fun, but there's not much talking because you don't want to interrupt everyone.
I call
But
judge.
It's really fun to like influence the decision of everything.
Damn.
Teehee.
I don't really mind what I get.
Wait, hold on.
I'm down to be
Where'd
either
Movie
red
go?
or blue, but I don't mind too much, honestly.
Movie.
Wait, did
Wait, where did movie go? Where did movie go?
that's what I'm saying. Where did movie go?
Well,
Hang on. I'm gonna
We're
go.
gonna
I'm
vote
gonna
it.
go control my cat. I'll be right back.
Yeah, we all be
Okay.
hearing the game background say meow, meow.
What is random gonna give me?
Oh, shit.
Journalist again. I'll be
I'm a
defendant.
witness.
All right, that works.
I like being witness.
I'm
I don't
in-
like
I'm in
being
the juror box.
prosecutor.
I
That's
don't know
actually-
if my improv is going to be very good, but
That's
I'm
why
in
what
the
I
juror
meant
box.
was like we should have default custom cards. We should have talked about that before that, but I seriously forgot. Custom cards do so much for this because you have stupid evidence.
Right. Instead of the evidence that you new lobby. Oh,
I just told her we're in this one. Also, did you pick your own picture for Sebastian? Like, if I'm defendant, do I get to like pick a picture off my PC or something?
Wait, do I need to
No,
make
so-
a new lobby? Can Mubi not join anymore?
no, because I rejoined the lobby that we were on before.
Yeah, that was before an actual game though. But I don't see why she wouldn't be able to join. Yeah.
Hey, I'm
Right.
back.
There you go.
How does the picture?
Ooh,
again?
Missed
we
you,
did
ma-
this time.
Missed you immensely.
Yay!
I missed your drawings.
Yay!
I would love Movie as journalist. Oh my god, that'd be hilarious.
I
That'd be
really
so
want to be a
hilarious.
journalist. What a way to
Uh,
start! What a good start!
Well, it looks like you
Oh,
are prosecute. Do you want to be defense then, and I'll be prosecutor? If you want to
Me?
be stuck in the up again, because you said you didn't want to be prosecutor, but you can be defense. Basically,
like,
the same
I
thing,
could
I
be-
guess. Except it's
That's
your
true.
choice of what you want to defend.
That's true. Like I didn't want to like say that I hate prosecutor. It's just I don't have any stories or like
Oh, I'm gonna suck at it
I
too.
can
Hey,
be
Movie
defense if you want to be witness.
Oh sure. I'll
Yeah.
be
Yeah,
witness.
honestly, I feel like bailiff is one that we don't. Bailiff and jurors are kind of just extras, so it's up to
Yeah,
whoever
that's what I
wants-
mean.
whoever
Like
wants that.
bailiff doesn't really have anything to do. You need like a very chaotic group that like talks over each other and like interrupts each other and like gets
I think we
very
did very
heated in their
alright.
arguments to have a bailiff.
True.
That's why I feel like if my friends got this, all we'd be just be going hard.
Mm.
All right, yeah, I'm
I
fairly.
get to be the jury.
I'm still not like super awake, so I feel like my improv's gonna be fucking ass for this, but I'm totally down.
Yeah, it's
I'm
okay.
still-
We'll figure it out. Kuma, I
I'm
will
still-
explain to you in a second how the juror works.
Kuma's still
Sorry.
dead.
Oh yeah, he's
Is
still.
Kuma
I
dead?
forgot.
Yeah,
he's-
apparently
he's
Kuma
looking
went to
off
go
like
control his cat.
Aw,
Wait,
baby.
do I do the picture, or does the defense do the picture, and like with the guilty and
The
whatnot?
prosecutor does the picture.
How
You
do I
write
do the
out
picture?
so there should be like a guy like frowning in the corner of your right screen. You basically click on his face.
And then is it like a picture off my desktop, or?
Yeah, the picture off your like desktop, your computer, basically.
So then I need to think of something good to have.
That's why I have Pinterest in the background.
Ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba. I love the waiting
Ba, ba,
room
ba.
music. It's
Oh,
just.
Dapper!
Ba,
Oh,
ba, ba.
sorry.
Movie.
Now's a good time to tell everyone. We can announce it now. Everybody's quiet and there's something to talk about.
Oh
can
yes,
say it.
yes. I'll have to explain. I'll have to explain to Kuma later. But I'm pregnant, guys.
Aw,
this
MPEG,
shit.
let's go! Live on stream!
Live on stream. I mean, like we did announce it like yesterday, but I'm pregnant.
It's pregnant
what?
with Gregoria.
Gregoria. Gregoria Arson Dapperstein.
Yeah, I picked arson. That was my idea.
That was her idea.
I also changed the map because last time I played this, we forgot that we can change the map.
They added maps.
Yeah, so there's a default trial, which was the one that we just went on. There's a trial of the crown, which is like in the throne room. Then there's the cosmic order trial, which is like in a spaceship. And then there's the lights camera trial, which is a game show.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Oh.
Also,
Hey,
Dapper,
Kuma,
happy
I'm
birthday.
pregnant.
Dapper,
Oh, yeah,
did you
Dapper's pregnant.
crop the picture or was it just the whole picture?
It was a whole picture,
Damn.
so you would have to like manually crop it. Oh yeah, Kuma, I'm pregnant.
Yeah, he's pregnant.
Congrats!
I'm the daddy.
Yeah.
You already have an.
Movie's the father. And housewife.
Kuma, I'm gonna explain to you how the judge works when we start, okay?
Okay.
Okay, can you ready up?
Yeah. Why do I hear myself twice?
Case 2.
Discord, maybe? I don't know.
No, it's not Discord.
Yeah, welcome to the trial.
Thank you.
Okay, so judge, you have on your desk you have the little scale. If you click on that, you can open up what's it called? Like a
You mean an anvil or?
no, the scale on the very right.
Oh, the scale. I didn't see
Ron
that. Okay.
James.
One. Yeah, if you click that, you can have a question to all chat,
Ron
and
James.
they can answer with yes and no, whatever you want.
Oh,
The hammer, if you pick it up with left click, you see how it's on the side. It has like a little speech bubble. If you scroll, yeah, you go through the different modes. The speech bubble is who is able to present evidence. Exactly. The scale, I think. Like, can you go to the other modes?
Let's see.
Pick
I
up the
have.
hammer.
Okay, hammer.
Scroll wheel. So you see your button switch. This is the who's guilty and not guilty with the scale on your. No, you can't do it now. Don't, because like they will literally that is your final verdict. You cannot do that in between.
Okay.
It'll automatically be the end of the game.
Yeah, end of the game. And
Alright,
if you
here's the
scroll
defendant.
again, if you scroll again,
Ooh.
beating Oswald half to death at the back of the window.
Mickey Mouse.
Mickey!
Dude.
I can't believe
That-
that.
At the back
Uh,
of
if you-
Wendy's.
At the back of Wendy's.
Ow.
If you scroll again on the hammer, you can call in witnesses. With this, yeah. And there's Dapper is being witness for both sides.
Okay.
So there's two different ones. Depending on which button you click, you call that one.
Okay. The only thing that I don't see is the witness button. Is that the
If you have the hammer in your hand,
Yeah.
Rude.
you see on the side the little speech bubble with the eye
That was me.
Wait.
on
this...
on the hammer itself.
Oh yeah.
How'd you make him into
Yeah, that means that the
Wait, are
buttons
you-
now on
are you a
your
witness?
table are like calling
yeah.
the witness. If you scroll again till the yellow speech bubble,
Oh.
Huh?
and
I
then
am
the
a witness.
scale
Is he the witness? Oh, hell
changes
yeah.
the
I know how that
buttons
works.
for-
I can't hear Muna.
Gosh!
Ow.
And then the scale on the hammer changes the buttons on the table to give the final verdict. Do not press now if they're guilty or not guilty.
Okay.
Okay?
Hey! No! Back! Order in the court! Order in the court!
Cover in my.
Oh my god, you're
Hey!
so loud, dude.
Kuma is always loud.
True.
Okay, I'm getting you a little bit down because you're very loud.
Okay.
No
You
worries.
deserve you deserve an order in the court as well, Mr. Juror. All right, so we have the case bringing forth to the court with the Honorable Indico Kuma, the Cyber Panda, of Mickey Mouse is being accused of beating Oswald half to death at the back of a Wendy's. Just so we can move things along closely, prosecutors, please state your case.
Well, it's clearly obvious. I mean, Mickey Mouse was caught running away from the scene. Granted, we didn't see him actually doing it, but he was nearby the Wendy's, and Oswald the rabbit was basically dying in the back of it. Like, it's pretty clear. At least we have a lot of evidence to prove it. Elsewise,
Okay, so you said you didn't see Mickey Mouse do
we
a
didn't specifically
thing,
see
but
Mickey Mouse, but we have a lot of evidence.
okay, is there a possible, security camera that we can look at by chance, or, however you want to go about this, Mr. Prosecutor, Mrs. Prosecutor?
We don't have any security cameras because Wendy's did not
Wake up!
keep that up to stuff. But there was another person fleeing from the scene, also kind of a bit damaged, and they claim that they had a picture of it. Hold on, how do I use the cards? Oh wait, it's not my turn.
hold on.
I'm red. You got to make me green to do a card.
Hit the red button.
No, do not hit the red button. No, that means it's
Yeah.
over, isn't it?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind.
With the
That's
speech
the other
thing,
one.
it allows you to do stuff. That was the blue one. That gives me the
Yeah,
right.
you have to go it on me so I can summon a card.
There you go.
Okay!
Okay, so yeah, someone else was at the scene, also badly damaged, and they claim to have recorded it, but the phone's broken because Mickey Mouse beat it up as well.
Took a flight one way. I shall admit this into
Mickey
evidence.
Mouse threw it into the water.
I am admitting this into evidence.
Good, you should.
Sorry.
Alright, Mrs. Defendant, would you like to rebut, please?
If I get speech rights, yes.
Yeah, you have speech rights. You're
No, I
okay.
don't. No, I don't. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Judge. I would never question your power in this court. I just want to make sure that everybody knows how it works. I would like to present this piece of evidence. It is broken glass pieces that we found at home of your witness that was supposed to record this whole thing. The phone was already shattered before this whole event. They shattered the whole device already at home. It fell down. We found the pieces there. There is no way that my client, in any shape, way, or form, was near that parking lot to do this.
What the fuck is that?
Got
Do you
it.
dare question my authority, Miss Prosecutor?
Fair. That is a good case. By the way.
Thank you.
I do have a rebuttal though.
Thank you.
What is your cross rebuttal?
Well, it's not about the phone specifically. It's a new piece of evidence.
Okay.
Beast
So
nuts.
even if the phone was a fluke, the guy was still hurt, and this is the weapon that Mickey used. A giant ass sock filled with rocks and cheese.
A size
that's a con.
47 sock?
Filled with cheese. Beat Oswald.
This is pretty damning. You can put your picture down, Mr. Juror.
I did see it. Oh, no.
Criminal defendant, would you like to rebut his accusing of having a size 47 sock filled with cheese?
Well, if I get speeching rights, I would.
We have a witness apparently.
Okay.
No, you're on the wrong mode. You're on the wrong mode.
Hello.
Hello, Mrs. Mailman.
That was just out of funsies. Anyways, go on.
Hey. Well, do you want me to bring my witness because that
Yes, you can bring your witness.
Okay. we have the witness, the male woman here that is delivering mail on regular basis to Mr. Mouse, and they can witness to them not having a washing machine and bringing their laundry even the regular to the laundromat and back and hanging it in the front yard. So the male woman
Oh,
would
breaking
say,
news.
"Oh,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do it right now, but it's okay.
Mickey's wife, Freddie, goes missing after visiting Wendy's.
Oh my god, they're dating.
I have evidence for that as well.
That is not relevant right now to the case. That is
Dude,
that is a
is
whole
that how
separate
Chuck-
issue.
Is
That's
that
a
how
whole
Chuck E.
separate
Cheese was
issue.
born?
It is relevant, actually. I have evidence.
Shush. It is my time to talk. Anyways,
Ow.
Mr. Judge. So the male woman can atone to
Ow.
the fact that Mr. Mouse is hanging their laundry in the front yard to dry, and there they can definitely say that Mr. Mouse definitely does.
Oh no!
You can have.
Her mic!
Yeah, no,
She's
No,
mute!
sorry. They have no size 47. They have definitely smaller feet, and if
Can you
would
specify the
note
size,
that-
madam?
Well, size 0, because Mr. Judge, if you look down my client, they do not have legs. They do not have legs. So why would they need socks? I rest the evidence.
You bring a good case.
Male woman, would you please give me or give us your witness report?
Well, while I was walking. Shit.
God.
No, not doing it. Sorry. I'll just do it in my normal voice.
Mhm.
So when I was walking down the mailway, delivering out mail medals, I saw Mr. Mouse and Freddy Fazbear walking together.
That's not what we
Apparently.
talked about. That's not what you told me before the
Ow.
case.
You are taking the defense's case, Mr. Witness. May I remind
my
you, we are in a
witness.
court of law where you are supposed to say the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I will say everything and the truth.
You are
Ne-
my
Forgive me.
witness.
Now you may
I'm
You're
continue.
sorry.
supposed to say something for me.
I agree.
Your judge, I have more evidence for the stand.
Wait until the witness is done.
I think they're
Apparently,
kind of having a mental breakdown.
apparently, while walking down to Mr. Mouse's house,
Sorry.
apparently, while walking down Mr. Mouse's house, I figured out there are no socks near his bed or even the room.
See.
Okay.
I told
that
you, Mr.
all?
Judge, there's no socks.
That is all.
All
There's
right.
no socks.
You may leave the witness stand.
You need to take your hammer, go to a witness, and then go to the blue thing again.
Kind of skills of doing
I think
This is hard.
you have to scroll to the different speech bubble.
Oh, I knew that.
Yeah.
Wait, okay. So, bring a called witness or send them back to your seat. God damn it!
You go on the blue one. No, you switched it now to the
Oh, that's
other
my
one.
witness. How's it going?
I got
Yeah,
it.
There we go.
There you go.
Okay, I'm starting to get the judge now. All right,
Ow.
Miss Prosecutor, you may present your next piece of evidence, if you have.
Thank you, Judge. I actually have quite a lot to talk about, okay? So, on the evidence of Mickey Mouse not having socks in his room, that is because he was actually having a side fling with Freddy Fazbear. And those socks are Freddy
Oh?
Fazbear's in his room, in his house. Now, you will know that they are having an affair because the mail woman was delivering a love letter. And that is why that's why he beat Oswald. Oswald was going to tell Minnie.
That is a very heavy accusation.
Mr. Judge, that is hearsay. There is literally no evidence that Oswald was going to tell anyone, and I quite frankly do not see where my client's love life is relevant to the alleged beating or to the alleged
It's a passion of crime.
The alleged
He beat him because he was a
you
passion
know-
of crime.
things in court.
I'm gonna allow this into evidence. You're running on thin ice here, Miss
evidence,
Defender.
Mr. Judge, there's no evidence of that, like apparently love letter.
So far you've only put in one piece of evidence, and it's been okay. However, you need to put more if you really want to let your defendant off the hook here.
Mr. Judge, I would like to say that I put 2 evidence in because he's literally not having legs, so no socks. So it's
I currently only see
Freddy
one piece
socks.
of evidence, and that's the broken glass, and that's not saying much at the moment.
Honestly, yeah.
Breaking news.
Freaking
Oh,
news.
what is it?
Please say it's not.
Oh.
Please say. I swear to God. Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
Oh,
I missed
Oh.
I did a spelling mistake. Fuck.
Where's Oswald right now? Where's Oswald right now?
Defendant, I will permit you to speak first on this breaking news.
I am quite frankly very shocked that this is happening right now while we are in court. If
Shit,
anything,
I was
this
not expecting
proves
that.
that there is out there's people accusing my client of very terrible things and are out there to also go after them. If anything, my client needs witness protection or protection in general, because if you think about this, he seems to have very many enemies out there, because who in their right mind would set a whole house on fire with people inside?
That you do bring a good point. You do bring a good point.
That is a fair
Client
point.
is right now here in court. There's no way they would have done it themselves to destroy any evidence. They would nowhere in any kind, shape, way, or form set their own house
Mickey.
on fire, especially not with their loved and
Mickey.
trusted
Hi,
best
Mickey.
friend inside.
Hi,
They would never
Mickey.
do that.
Order in the court! She was not done with her explanation!
Sorry, I was petting my cat.
You paid me.
No! Not allowed!
Aw.
I will say, if I'm allowed, Judge,
You may permit, you may rebut.
due to the prosecutor or whatever the defendant, whatever, the guilty, being such a high caliber person, you know, one of the most famous people in the world. This is not a normal courtroom, you know. This is a very well hidden secret courtroom. So of course Oswald wouldn't know that Mickey isn't in his house.
No, what the
He
hell
did
is
it
this?
when he could, when he recovered from the hospital.
So if anything, you want to tell me that the alleged victim here is out on the streets committing crimes, and all you have to do is sit here in court, twiddle your thumbs, and accuse my client of all these horrible things, while his livelihood, his best friend, all
Your
destroyed
client did this to
in a
himself,
fire.
cheating on his wife, beating Oswald almost to death. He's kind of doing this to himself. This is like, this
Mr.
is what's
Prosecutor,
happening
you
with
have
his
literally
consequences.
brought no evidence forth that
You can twiddle these
I have brought no
nuts.
He
evidence.
has
I've
done
brought a lot of
this.
evidence based on him beating up Oswald. I have another piece of evidence,
you
actually.
have brought
The fact that it was a crime of passion means he didn't have his driver's
nothing.
license. It was found in his room.
Would both of you like to present your evidence to counteract your claims?
I would like to present some evidence because
You are permitted.
Mr. Prosecutor takes all away from me.
The defense may permit their evidence.
Rude.
I didn't even do it. Why are you looking at me?
Can I go ask a quick
I
question?
will
What if the
I
red
will
blood
tell
field-
you. I will show you. If my client would have wanted to kill Oswald, he would have done so. My client is, as you say it yourself, they are a very powerful person. Not only are they very well versed in multiple fight styles, they also possess magic. If you have ever heard of Mickey the Wizard in Fantasia, have you ever heard of Mickey the Knight? Have you ever heard of Mickey the King?
Oh.
There are so many aspects to my client. He's a rightful king. He's good to his people. If he wanted to kill Oswald, he would have had all the means. He would have had all the powers, all the abilities, even a sharp katana, even sharp weapons or magic that are non-traceable, why would my client choose to go in a Wendy's parking lot and half as a job that he would have been more than qualified to do?
Beat him with a sock?
I have a rebuttal there.
Please go ahead, permit your
Owie.
evidence, because this is a very heavy claim. If you could rebut this, we could go to the jury trial.
Well, you see, you just proved he is one of the most. He's very well versed in a lot of things. He's one of the most famous people in the world. He wouldn't want blood on his hands. But many people, for many different types of situations, often punish and/or beat, like with beating people, in order to prove their point across, so they won't say anything. But if he killed him, then of course it would be his body would have been found. But if he just beat him, Oswald would have, tucked his hands in his pocket and be like, no, nothing happened. And of course it's in the back of a Wendy's because Oswald isn't as popular as Mickey. Oswald has to work a second job. Oswald has to work multiple jobs. Evidence being, that was not what I wanted to do.
Great.
But
You gotta roll with it.
that is how powerful
You gotta roll with
that's
it.
how powerful
You
Mickey
presented
was.
that
He didn't-
evidence,
he
you
didn't
gotta roll
eclipse-
with it.
He did an eclipse to block all the cameras and lights, okay? That's how powerful Mickey is to this cosmic being. Okay? But Oswald works many jobs, and Mickey knew where to find him at the back of a Wendy's. Mickey would not want the blood on his hands,
Mr. Josh,
but because it was a crime of passion, he did it himself.
All right, we got breaking news. Minnie found
shit.
dead from
Oh, fuck.
overdose.
I misspelled found. Fuck.
It's because she discovered this. She discovered the affair between Mickey and Freddy.
Mr. Judge, I would like to present two evidences because
Alright.
there's a lot of claims here in the courthouse right now.
You may permit both evidences.
Whoa.
First of all, I would like to present to the court a report of the city showing a global powerhouse, a power outage. So it was definitely not my client having an eclipse. It is, and if anything, I would like to ask the prosecutor to stop exaggerating because my client obviously has nothing to do with it, and it was not a global eclipse. It was a little power outage in the city at this point.
No
There
no
was
facts have been
no
verified
facts.
thus far. Thus, you have to present the evidence by not discrediting the prosecutor. You have the burden of doubt here. You have the burden of proof.
That's
already
why
said
I'm
he's very
saying
powerful,
I
too.
just presented to you a report of the power outage that is reported from the city at this point, if anything. And on top of that, I want to present to you the suitcase that Minnie has packed because Mr. Mouse was already telling Minnie about his affair. They were already breaking up. But because my client, as you know, is a very powerful being, they wanted to take very great care with announcing this breakup. Announcing something like that is very delicate, Mr. Judge. Very delicate.
Understood. All right. We are now on our closing arguments. Both of you have one more piece of evidence to submit.
Prosecutor,
I have a question real quick. Whose briefcase you say it was? Mickey or Minnie?
Minnie.
This is
Minnie has packed her things. She was about to move out of the Mickey Mouse Wonder House Clubhouse. Because Mr.
Whimsical
Mouse
house.
and Mrs. Mouse were trying to get a divorce very discreetly without making big waves, and we do not appreciate it. The prosecutor bringing all of this up. How do we not know that the prosecutor has not leaked this information to the news to make my client look bad?
That's a good question.
I have a piece of evidence.
Judge Kuma
And this is
is,
the most
can I
damning
have
evidence
your
ever."
babies? Next
What the fuck?
next time.
I didn't even see that. Alright. I have something that is going to throw this whole courtroom upside down.
About to
I
throw you in a
have
minute.
another accusation.
Remember, this is your last
Sorry.
piece of evidence.
I'm down to go with the ship, dude.
All right. Present your evidence.
So, you say that was Minnie's briefcase, right? You said that he was going to tell her, or that's it, they already knew, and that she was leaving
discussed,
this.
yes.
Now, we got the news that she overdosed, right? I'm
Yes.
willing to claim that this was all orchestrated by the mouse because the back of the Wendy's was also found Minnie's driver's license, which would be in the suitcase. If not, it would be if she was actually leaving. But Mickey had it to ensure that she couldn't go anywhere, thus dying on the pills.
That is a reach, Mr.
Would you like to rebut that? You now have the burden of proof, defense. This is your last chance before we go to whatever that thing is called, where the jury debates over it.
Recess? I don't know.
Recess. Yeah, fuck it, sure. Recess. You have one last chance to rebut this.
Wait,
I will
Ruby,
say
were
that.
you the only one
I
that
will
said
say
yes
that,
to the
Mr.
Ken
Judge.
Rain hat
Hey!
movies?
Yes.
Order in the court!
I will
It
say
was a
this as my
question for
closing
our-
argument. And jury, please, as well, as we are closing in this case, I just want to make clear that the prosecutors started so surely with their evidence. And every single evidence they have reported to the court, I have busted. None of anything they have presented stood. Every single thing that they presented, I had something else to prove them wrong. They are reaching. How come they are not leading with their biggest argument? How come that every single time that we bust one of their theories, they are reaching for a different one? If anything, the prosecutor has been shown to be very, very biased towards Mr. Mouse. I understand that it's not everybody's case that how this marriage between Mr. and Mrs. Mouse ended, and if anything, I want to ask the court to have in mind that Mr. Mouse is going through a very hard time now. Not only is he accused of all of this, they lost their livelihood. They're one of the person they loved for a very long time. They have lost their best friend, their home. And I ask the jury and you, Mr. Judge, to see how all of this was orchestrated to take down Mr. Mouse. Thank you.
All right. We shall take a 30-second recess, and I want the chat and the jury to deliberate everything that has been shown through evidence and through statements. And when we come back, we shall deliberate the sentence if found guilty or not guilty. All right.
Chat, don't forget you can also vote with exclamation mark guilty and exclamation mark not guilty, all one word. You are the jury.
Yeah, compelling evidence on both
You're
sides.
the jury, chat.
Dapper, you
Yeah.
have to check your mic because we can all hear ourselves in you.
You could have told me that.
I just did.
How do
Okay.
we do emotes? What button is
It's
it
not, really,
emote?
it's not really us, it is more Kuma, because I don't know if Kuma is just loud.
There we go. I turned everyone down.
I hope I did a good job. I had no fucking idea what I was doing. I was just throwing shit at the wall.
No, that's complete. You did it completely right. Like,
Yay.
This is
Chat,
fun. I
Chat,
really like this
little
game.
more.
Yeah, this
Chat,
is fun.
you have
I
to
had a good time.
vote. Chat, vote. Who's
I like it in the
guilty
same
or not
sense
guilty?
of what's the game? Fucking. There's that one game where you get like a bunch of words and you have to like
Not
combine them
guilty
together
from the jury.
and
the
figure
jury
out
says
one
not
word to
guilty.
describe all of them.
Words on stream?
No.
I was biased as fuck.
But I love when you
Garlic
get all these
phone.
random pieces of evidence and you have to try and fit it into the puzzle, along with the journalist just fucking things up. That Freddy thing just was really fun.
Deal.
Yeah. I just
The
drew
Freddy
Freddy
and then
Freddy,
the-
and then I was like, oh shit, well, I gotta use this somehow.
I just want to
Hey,
say it says
hey, it made
Mickey's
one of my
wife
evidence
Freddy,
words.
so Mickey. That is
Yeah.
just further evidence that my client was already divorcing Minnie and marrying Freddy.
All right, so we are back in session. Jury, have you deliberated on the sentencing? Do you say guilty or not guilty?
Blue
Not
is
guilty.
All right, there we have it. And however,
Wait,
Chad is
but-
saying
Yeah.
that the defendant is guilty. So how do we go about this? Is it all coming down to me now?
Well,
I
Chad is
guess
not really,
it's if you want to
not
go
really...
for Chad or if you want to go for Rain.
It seems like we have a hung jury. We have a mistrial. So I will be the one to put the decision out there because it's, best of 3. And I am going to say that the defendant accused Mickey Mouse of beating Oswald half to death at the back of a Wendy's is not guilty.
Very good.
It was really close on both sides, too, I gotta say.
God, that was like
I'm upset
really
I
good
put
court
the wrong
case.
evidence. The evidence cards
Oh
are
my
so close
God.
together. I was gonna put a stained apron to show that Oswald was working at Wendy's, but I guess it didn't matter in the end.
No, it doesn't matter.
Other than me
you
seeming
had to
like a
prove-
crazy whack for saying Mickey could do it in clips.
you had to prove that Mickey was
Oof.
there in the first case.
Yeah.
Overall, we managed to get
Much
through all
pressure.
the evidence, really, really quickly.
Oh, no.
And the rich
I
get
will
away
tell
again.
I will tell you on purpose. I didn't tell you that you didn't call your witness.
No, I know. I kind of didn't want to. Honestly, I didn't really need
Which-
to.
But
That
you
might
have
have
to
fucked you
research.
up.
I don't know. I just didn't really. See, I don't know. It was my first time, but yeah, I don't know.
Honestly, Bia, I know you don't have hope in me being your witness, as I almost screwed up Muna.
Exactly.
I think I did very
No,
good.
I guess I
was
probably
like-
should have
I was
called
so
you in and be like,
creative with
how did
everything.
many of vegans fit?
Round of applause for everyone involved, especially me. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Round of
especially
applause.
me.
Especially
I want to give props to movie like
No,
at
not
least like
cocky at all.
fueling the fire because like the clubhouse burning down, Mickey dying.
That's why I
me
love the journalist
dying,
role.
like those were
That
all
one was
banger
crazy.
hits.
You don't have to do much. You just do
And
your own thing.
and
then it's
Rain
just-
as the juror was trying to bribe me with 20 to 10 to $5.
That's so true.
Yeah, start off as 20.
That was
and then-
hilarious. I'm super proud that we got so far. Like it seemed like so well orchestrated, even though like it's just random what you get. We got like,
Exactly,
solid
exactly.
cases. That was crazy.
That was a
Alright.
solid case right there.
I'm gonna go refill my water really quick. You guys keep talking.
You say-
I'll be.
You say
30
it's random
seconds.
what you get.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so what I think we
yeah,
should do
case.
going forward is we're only gonna have one juror throughout all of the the cases. So I think we should do like a third goes to the juror, a third goes to chat, and if they do like a tiebreaker, the judge is the last one to vote. What do you say?
I mean, that's fine, but that's if
Okay.
anyone wants to be the juror, since the juror is kind of a boring role.
I mean, Rain made it fun.
Fair.
But to
fair.
be
You do
fair-
get
to
really
be
drawn
Ray
and
made
stick
it really
around and-
fun. I felt like the witness was like a boring role because
Didn't
when,
help that I
when it
didn't
was
call
my
you.
time to shine, like my goosebumps, like, oh god, what am I gonna say? What am I gonna say?
No, I'll
Hence
do
why
witness
I
this
almost
time,
screwed
fuck
up
it.
everything.
Okay. I would say also the jurors is kind of boring because the only person that is really seeing the juror is the judge. Because prosecutor
I
and
know,
defense
yeah, you
are
really have to
constantly
turn
looking
around.
at each other or at the judge. We don't turn around that much.
Yeah, the bailiff can also, if there is going to be a bailiff, remember, you can make people into ducks, especially the juror.
That's so useless.
Same with the prosecutor
It's
and
a fun
defense.
power if we
You
have
can make
that, but
anybody
I
into a
think
duck if
it's-
you're a bailiff.
I think it just isn't really necessary.
So,
I think we should definitely take turns with being juror because that's the role that has the least to say.
yeah.
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 So, who's going to be who? I could be
I'm
prosecutor
gonna
or
be
juror
defense.
because I
I'm
had
fine with
already
this.
2 speaking roles and I wanna let you guys have fun also.
Oh no.
I've had one
Uh,
speaking role so far.
Dad, but what have you been so far? Have you been both defense and prosecutor? No. What
I've
are
been
you?
prosecutor and the witness.
Prosecutor and
Okay.
witness. Rain, you haven't had much, have you?
I was the defense. And the
Oh, you were
juror.
the defense. Hmm.
He's been
You're the
defense.
defense and the juror.
Oh, yeah, I was defense. in the
Oh
first
yeah, you're defending my husband.
He was-
Yeah.
Sebastian, yeah.
I don't want to be a prosecutor.
I'll be defense.
All right, can I
And
be?
Dapper can be
wait.
the judge.
Yeah,
You
you've
can
been
be judge
prosecutor.
movie.
Yeah, you could be the judge movie.
Oh, I don't
Dapper's
like
already
that,
been
but I'll do-
prosecutor,
I am brave
but
enough to try that.
If he's
I don't
fine doing it
Don't
again.
worry, Moona will guide you.
Yeah. Judge can't be that hard. This is easy.
I
you
can
know?
be
No, it's
judge.
not
Judge
that
can't
hard
be that
actually.
hard.
You don't have to
I
do
feel
much.
like
You just have to like
prosecutor
dictate
and
who goes when.
prosecutor defense are much harder because you have literally to like make things up from thin
I think
air.
I'm pretty good at that,
It's
all
random.
things
Right,
considered.
improv. My brain
It
is
is a
waking
lot of
up, so I
improv.
think I'm ready.
All right.
Yeah.
for improv.
I do want to do
Welcome
one of them before
everybody
we end today,
to the space
Yeah.
court.
Okay, let's see what I could do here.
All right. In the meantime, as you are coming up with a case, Mooby.
but... Ooh. What's the red notebook do?
Oh shit, Chad.
so
This is gonna be a
you
little.
Shh. So you have on the side a little scale. You can click on the scale to start a question for chat that they can answer with yes or no, with exclamation mark yes and exclamation mark no in chat. It works for everyone, so they can do that in share chat. Whenever you want or you need some help in between, you can do that. The hammer is basically your mouse button. If you pick up the hammer and you look at it, you will see on the side there's like a symbol on it.
I got
Like
you.
left
There's no
click,
way we're
pick it
gonna
up.
lose this case.
And you will see on it there's a symbol. If you scroll your wheel, you will see the buttons change. And
This
also the
refuses to.
symbol on your hammer. So the yellow speech bubble is who is able to present some evidence. The red speech bubble with the eye is calling the witness and for which side you are calling the witness. So the buttons do not change. It's still red and blue, but you can decide which kind of witness you're calling in. Or if if you say, I don't know who to believe, or this is all hearsay, let's call it a witness, you can do that. Or if they say they want a witness, you can call it with that. And the last one with the scale that changes the button, do not press them now. That is your final verdict.
These ones?
No.
No, obviously not.
These.
These ones.
Yes, correct.
Those ones.
Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah. This
Okay,
is
perfect.
terrifying. Okay. It's good, it's good.
You have all the power.
I have all the power, but like those things up there are fucking creepy. The things watching us,
Rain.
they're terrifying.
Do not do this.
Can I hit you all the way over here?
Muted.
Oh, did you see that?
I did. Midair.
I have it.
Hey,
Midair, let's go.
Oh!
Fish 'em.
What is this?
Fish 'em.
Tax evasion.
I was ready for defense here, but I've never had any expertise in tax
You
evasion
tax
more than
evading
anything.
scum.
All right. Mooby, who do you allow to go first?
Yeah, I'll let the defense go first. Wait, you're the defense. Wait, yeah, defense. So then I hit this one, right?
I am defense. I am defense.
Yeah, you are defense. I want you to go first. So then I hit
Okay.
this thing, right?
So my client,
You hit the blue button.
so
Hey,
my
guys.
my client here is accused of tax evasion. Sure, just because he didn't pay taxes over a 20-year period of, let's say, $30 million does not mean he does not have the ability to pay them now. Now, in this case, he's had a lot of things going on in his life that has prevented him from doing so. And if he's not around a phone or anywhere around, let's say, like a screen which allows him to call, the government, then how is he supposed to properly give out like the proper information needed? Okay, first and foremost, he was in space on a rocket ship, our favorite rocket ship, floating through the sky like the little Einsteins. Thank you very much. And that cost him a good 5 years of his life. Look at how old and look at how ugly this man is. It's because he went to space more than anything. So how the hell could he pay taxes like this? That's 5 whole years that he wasn't able to say anything to the government. And so I would like to put in my first piece of evidence, a bank account full of money. He has the money. He just also...
That's just a cheat card. Objection, Your Honor. That is literally just a cheat card.
Oh no. What do I do? Oh no.
You just
Order
in the court.
You either
Yeah,
you
order. Yeah.
You can hit the table if you want to order in the court.
Okay. How do I hit the table? Oh, yay! Okay. Order. Let him finish. Let the defendant finish, and then you can go.
So, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by the prosecutor over here. Let me explain to you that this bank account full of money. See, if he had the chance to pay the taxes, he would, and he could. And once we get out of this case with a not guilty verdict, we will. I rest my case for this part.
Just want to say loud does not mean you're right.
Alright, prosecutor, your turn.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, that fish right there, the one who flew into the outer space, flying high in the sky, as the defendant says that he is ugly, if he had all the money in his account, why didn't he spend it right there and now? Why did he have to wait until we had this court case?
Objection! I've already answered this question.
Wait, by the way, if y'all want to emote, it's E. You hold E, and then you have a little wheel.
Breaking news.
I'm crying as the news comes.
God.
Oh, even more money.
Even more money, I say. Oh wait, I can't
Beauty
pick my
is in
cards.
the eye of the fish.
I can agree with that. We love fish.
You love fish.
We love fish.
I can't pick my cards.
You can pick your. How do I make you pick cards?
Press the red button.
Like that?
Thank you. Alright.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
As I would like to bring out my first.
I'm a menace right now.
As I would like to bring out my first.
Luna fell asleep.
As
Wake
I would
up!
like to bring out my.
Wake up, wake up.
Shouldn't have taught y'all how to emote.
You have emotes if you press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 8.
We also have E on the wheel.
You can also just
Yeah.
hold E for the wheel.
As I would like to.
Objection!
Could you stop farting?
Sorry, I ate a big lunch.
I'll just bring out the card to stand.
Ooh.
He has a loyalty card. Now, with this money, or with this loyalty card, he can get very, very special items nearing his Walmart. Without even paying a dime, I would say. Now, yes, that is very, very financial. But at the same time, he has all of this money to spend. All of the money in his mattress, in his bank account even. But yet again, not paying his taxes, evading taxes. So why would he do that? Okay, hold on, I gotta do this real quick. Hold on, I gotta do this real quick.
I want to say stuff, but then I'll just be biased, and I don't want to be biased.
I mean, you can ask. Can a witness say, "I wanna do my thingy now"?
You could
No,
say,
no, no,
I would like
I
to
was just gonna
testify,
say-
and then I could cross witness him. Or her.
No, I'll just be personal and be like just talk about the actual case itself, just by myself.
I'll
Sorry,
allow
something
it.
came
Well,
up in the
that's a
phone and I had
I'll-
to answer it.
I was
But,
gonna say
Judge has
Kuma's
the last
defense was
word.
terrible.
They allow it.
but if he had all of the money, why didn't he just pay the taxes? Why did he evade them? I rest my case for this session.
I feel like you should have chosen something better.
I'm
Tax
available
evasion is
whenever you all do
so
want.
boring.
These cards are horrible!
You gotta work with what you have. That's the entire point
I'm
of the game.
trying.
And that I will. If you would allow me to present another piece of evidence, Your Honor. So, let me explain with this. So, about a year or two ago, my client here, came to me and said, okay, I'm officially gonna pay these taxes off. And I'm gonna go to the bank to do it today. And as he did, that same bank exploded through 20,000 pounds of TNT. Okay? Now, when you explode a bank with 20,000 pounds of TNT, you expect nothing to be there. And that's what happened. Nothing was there. Now, he was going to use that bank to, talk to the bank teller, say, hey, I was evading taxes for a little bit, but I want to pay him off because I am a good boy. So, when he did that,
Boy.
what? Anyways, when he did that, he gave me when he went to the bank that is now turned to cinders. He calls me again, panicking now, absolutely panicking, and says, "I can't pay this. The bank exploded. What am I gonna do? This is the worst thing that I've ever had." And I said, "It's okay. Just calm down. We have other options." And then he says he's now particularly what's the word for it? Cautious. And he is going to hold on to his money in fear of it either being confiscated by some bad actors or the government or people trying to cosplay as the government. In case they ever want to steal his money. So with that new phobia of wanting to more or less just make sure his value and property is not taken away from him, he is more or less wanting to keep it to himself. And he's still working over that fear of paying, making sure that his taxes are still being paid on time, number one, and number two, properly done through the official, administration. So, with all that being said, I present the evidence that the explosion at the bank caused a natural fear of wanting to get everything under control. I rest my case.
All right. That's prosecutor. You can go now.
Yes, you defend very pretty often, don't you, Mr. Kuma?
I don't know if I'm allowed to interrupt and say things. I don't want to ruin your.
I
You can.
have so much to say, but I'll
You
wait.
can.
Breaking news.
You are the
Oh.
judge.
Oh,
Yeah, hold on. You're the fucking judge.
Yeah, you're the
but I
judge.
don't
You
wanna
can
break
say
your
anything you
name,
want.
this whole thing.
Oh my.
Oh.
Oh.
However, with this
Oh.
increasingly very high news, you're telling me that the prosecutor crashed his spaceship into the building.
The prosecutor, meaning you. You're the prosecutor.
Shit, did I say that? I meant...
Admit that in the
witness.
evidence, Your Honor.
Okay,
prosecutor.
accept it. Matt. Take note, journalist.
Now, hang on a minute. I am a little silly. I'm a little silly guy. I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say the witness. Why are you pointing at me? Actually, speaking of witness, I would like to call the granny to the stage. Ow.
Wait, hey,
All right, Granny, come to the stage.
I think you have to
I
do
guess
that.
the middle one. How do I do that? Hold on. Oh, that's not the right one.
There you go, right there.
Bring in a witness.
You gotta
Oh.
press the red button.
Oh,
The button.
come on. There you go.
You hit it
Oh
and then
my
you flip
God.
it back.
You got this. There you go.
I'm here.
Yippee.
Wait, I'm the movie
Wait a
producer.
minute.
Hold on. Oh, wait, I'm on the
Wait,
wrong
I
side.
forgot. I'm red. Fuck.
Oh,
Ow.
wait, I was prepared. Hold on, I prepared my blue seg. Hold on a second now.
You guys have to go with it, I guess.
I guess so.
So the
Movie
movie
producer,
producer.
say, you saw
Stop throwing.
saw the crash outside.
Actually, the crash was for our latest movie with the client, Jump Street 3. We're filming. It's a major motion picture. We bought the building for $2 million so we can explode it with the ship. It's nothing to really actually worry about.
Sure. And did he pay his share as for the $2 million?
Actually, we had to pay him to use the ship to crash. He's quite selfish when it comes to his money. We've learned in making a few movies with him.
I see. And say, did the explosion happen at the same time as the bank explosion? If you were aware. I'm slurring my words. I hate autism.
I think it did happen around the same time. It's possible that some of the explosion or some of the TNT for the building explosion got brought into the bank. Don't know how.
Now-
But seems like something like that happened around the same time. Meaning someone in the movie business probably knew about it. Knew how to do the explosions.
And that would be the person driving the car, yes?
Yeah, someone involved with the movie would know about the explosions and TNT and where to put it.
As the film ship was crashed into the high rise in your movie, he would know everything about explosions, yes?
Well, we did use a stunt double for that. Against his wishes, because he seems to really like explosions and wanting to do mayhem. But we did not want our star actor to, get hurt. So we used a stunt double.
Of course, safety is important, yes.
Which means technically he wasn't there on set, because it was like a multi-day shoot.
Jesus.
But you basically answered my question. He is known for explosions. He's known.
He's known for explosions and selfishness.
I would like to cross-reference, please.
Granted. Fuck.
Okay, so what you're basically implying is that whoever the stunt double was that crashed into the high-rise, basically you're saying it wasn't my client, correct?
Your client, as far as I am aware, but I am the movie director, so it's 99% sure that it was the stunt double in the ship for the high-rise scene, yes.
Okay, so then
I'm pretty sure he was not on set that day.
Okay, so assuming that our client lived in that high rise, how would you be able to how would you be able to prove that maybe if that was his only place of residence, he wouldn't be able to, pay his taxes because his phone was dead and he needed a phone charger? Like
he did not live in that high rise. That high rise was vacant. It was used for the movie shooting, so it was meant to be demolished.
Okay, so
If he lived in there, then he would be a lot more broke, but again, we had to pay him like $3 million for his ship, so if he's living in that high rise, there's other problems.
You say it was vacant, but I have a deed in his name here. So you're just outright lying at this point. I have a deed in Fisham's name, and I don't know why he never told you, but he definitely paid taxes on that. He just was accused of not paying taxes on everything else, which he was going to do. So, however you want to interpret the situation, you're just straight up wrong, and that's why.
Could I give my little opinion about that?
No, because I'm gonna be using another piece of evidence going on to the thing here, where my client here, Fisham, received a very disturbing email from one Bia whoever you are .ttv, and as it states, it basically says, "We are going to take over your high rise and destroy it." Now, if I were you, I'd consider that, just straight up evicting when he wasn't even in the rights for the property, and that kicked him out. That kicked my client out, and thus he wasn't able to pay his taxes then. How do you pay taxes when you get evicted out of your own high-rise that eventually gets destroyed by a spaceship? I rest my case.
I have a bit of rebuttal to that. What email was that sent to?
Yes, exactly, because unfortunately our witness is a bunch of the older side, and he probably doesn't know how to manage or even keep his own emails checked. So I must ask, where was the email sent?
To his email, fisham@gmail.com.
But you see, that's not his real email. That was used for the movie. There's a specific scene, and that's the terrorist emailing them.
And again,
the terrorist.
Didn't you say that the government... Didn't you say that it could be anyone, like the government was cosplaying? Maybe the one who sent the email was cosplaying as my witness.
Also, I do believe that if he does indeed own the high-rise, I think he just scammed me out of $2 million to blow up a vacant high-rise that he owned for more tax evasion purposes.
Oh, that's
I have an objection. The prosecutor called up a witness that literally just committed terrorism against a whole high-rise, killing hundreds of people. Why do we even have him? Why do we even have him in the witness stand?
Hey,
I don't believe he's a movie director. I think your credentials are false.
Kuma, shut the fuck up! Thank you. Alright, Kuma, you go now. And then
Can I go back to my thing, or do you still need me?
Oh no, I don't need
No.
you. You're free to go.
can I send you back? Oh, that's not how I bring you back. I'm sorry, Bia.
You can always send me back out if need be.
Breaking news.
I'm trying to bring you back.
Shit, what is it now?
Oh?
What the fuck?
Ah!
Well, I can say that is also part of the movie. It is a very big terrorist-based movie.
Okay.
Um,
So if you allow me to present my next piece of evidence, currently.
How do I send Bia back though? Hold on, sorry. How do I send Bia back?
I mean, I don't mind this spot. I'm in the middle of everything. I don't mind if you feel like it, but I don't care. Oh no, good. Yeah, there we go. Because I can't see. I can't
okay.
see Muna, so this is
Muna.
good. This is good.
You may go now. Oh fuck!
I'm a granny.
There you go. Yeah, sorry.
So
I'm a granny.
if I may, so far the prosecutor has not presented any other evidence other than one singular loyalty card, and
Because
that
you
didn't
have
amount to
taken the
much.
spotlight.
That didn't amount to much. Now, if you allow me to present my next case of evidence, due to the breaking news that we just received, which has the headline, Fisham's car was found with a nuke in the trunk. May I add, a very big nuke that probably couldn't fit inside of it. Let me explain a little something. Allow me to paint a picture, all right? So, he has that nuke for self-defense. And
For self-defense.
one of the days that he was on that movie production, he told me about this. He actually got shot at with a airsoft gun. And in that airsoft gun, there was a bullet hole in the back seat of the car, very, very close to the nuke. So, I would like to... Wait, why can't I... Oh, you need to permit me to use the evidence.
Wait, how the fuck do I do that?
Green, blue button.
Blue button.
Yeah, blue button.
Okay.
That's the
Oh
witness.
fuck! Wait, hold on. This one then, and then you go. Wait, I didn't mean for that one to change. There you
There you
go.
go.
So there was a bullet casing found in the back seat of my client's car, and that airsoft pellet was inches away from hitting the nuke. And if that hit the nuke, a very big catastrophic event would have happened. And so he was afraid to use that car for anything related to transportation, related to going to a certain place in case. A little bit of bias coming from the jury, but that's okay. We can get out of there. And
We're
so,
just witnessing this. As the jury, we are just witnessing this.
What are you typing, Dapper?
This is how you paint your client.
so my client is not a terrorist. He just has a rational, not an irrational, a rational fear of, just wanting to have his own peace and safety. Now, is that so wrong? Is that so wrong?
With the nuke?
Yeah,
With a nuke, it sounds very dramatic, as I would like to...
The reason why he had the nuke was completely irrelevant to tax evasion, but he did tell me it's for self-defense, and I gotta believe him here more than anything. So, with that nuke, he also told me that he was gonna sell that nuke as well, and that would have been enough to pay for the taxes that he still owes on the spot. So,
he's a
if you will, Judge,
Dealer as well.
Hello.
Hello?
Alright, I think it's the prosecutor's turn.
Thank
I
you,
think
Your
you
Honor.
have waited long enough. I think you should. Yeah.
I'm trying, Chad. I'm really trying out here.
I think we kind of lost the plot here. We are discussing tax evasion here. That
Oh,
is
there is so much
amazing.
wrong with this entire fucking discussion.
Yeah, I feel like we need to get back on track a little bit. But I'm very interested in these news accusations also.
Now, with the nuke behind the car, how did he ever get the nuke? Like, was there any conversations with a suspicious person. Again, he's very known for explosions, as he's basically the demolition for the movie set, if you do remember. Now, apparently, I have something that I found in the phone that we've discovered from his personal attire. What we found is this.
The leaked DMs.
Oh,
Not the DMs.
Now, with the leaked DMs, he was talking to his old partner about, you know, the tax evasions about he was doing. It says that he didn't really give a crap or neither a damn about committing the taxes, or not committing the taxes, more like, what's the word? Damn it, autism, you have to rule me at the wrong time. Dyslexia. Yes, he didn't give a damn about paying the taxes. And thus, that is possibly where he got the nuke from, the partner, the one who was in the leaked DMs. Now, again, self-defense is more likely very important, but a nuke sounds a bit dramatic, don't you think?
it does. In my opinion, yes.
It does.
I would like to call a witness to the stand.
Oh.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Granny's time to shine.
Sure.
go on.
I'll allow
I'd love
it.
to see how this goes.
Okay, so
Granny.
hello, Miss Granny. You have told me
Miss Granny.
before, in confidence, that you have worked for the NSA before, correct?
I did?
Lord.
So, when you and my client here talked about, you know, certain operations for the NSA and whatnot, you did have a little bit of tax discussions in there as well, correct?
He's a very lovely man. Loves to rub my feet as we watch Jeopardy on the TV.
So he's also a foot fetish.
Great.
Okay, ignoring that very sensual part. Ignoring that very sensual part just now. So, when you were talking about the taxes, what was the mood that he was giving off when he said that, oh, I don't give a damn about these taxes? Was it more of a serious manner, or do you believe that he was joking about it?
He's a lovely guy. He doesn't really get serious around me. We have dinner after this.
And that, I believe, proves my point that because he said that in a joking manner, he still wanted to outright pay these taxes in the first place. He just couldn't find a way. And every single time that he did find a way, it just was a very unfortunate circumstance. So, if you would allow me to present my last piece of evidence.
All right.
Jesus.
Permission granted.
Oh, you
got
gotta press the red
Yeah, I
button.
know. Hold on. Oh no, that's not the right one.
Da-ding.
You know he writes books. He has lots of them in my closet.
And so, this hotel key card here was the main reason why our lovely NSA lady here and our client were able to meet physically. And some way, somehow, through sheer miracle, was not able to be detected when they both put the nuke for self-defense in my client's car. So, with all that being said, that the reason the thing that the NSA lady wanted my client to do was to transport the nuke back to the government because it was stolen from another country. So our country could have the nuclear arsenal outright for peace, security, and strength. So, with all that being said, I believe that in exchange for either a reprieve in terms of tax evasion charges so that he could have the money to pay, and the money that was given to him in case he ever got that coincidental time to pay the taxes, I think it all fits together. So, I think I've made a pretty compelling case, And I rest my case.
All right, prosecutor, anything you'd like to add?
Bravo, bravo! I must say. Shut up. Why are you throwing stuff at me? What?
Come on.
You are such
Try and
lovely
rebut
young
me.
people.
I have an airtight case.
All right.
I wonder what they're tight.
My God.
Quiet.
Jesus
Order
Christ.
to court. Do it. Go ahead.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, wait, hold on.
Did you ever get the coffee maker set up that I helped you with?
My client pleads the fifth.
All right, prosecutor.
It did need cleaning.
You don't have to present, by the way, all your evidence. You can literally click on the bell to skip your round if you don't want to.
Okay.
There's rounds. I mean, I guess that makes sense. We can kind of do it how it is.
Yeah, you can do it how
Alright.
it is, but like if you have nothing, you can click the bell.
Right. Now, as for you've got the bond from the government, and he's a sweet soul, yes. But joking about tax evasion, that's a serious thing, I would say. Now, joking about tax evasion is like, oh, I'm going to drive a plane in the middle of nowhere and stealing it from a high-valued military base. Hence why, where did you even get the nuke? How did the bank explode? We still don't know these things, Mr. Defendant, and thus I would love to bring out my final.
Fisham loved taking me on jet rides. Just us. It was great. You'd always pick up a few things as well on the way.
God.
I swear. This case.
This stuck chewing gum was my on the nuke. Now with
I
this
remember
chewing
that.
gum,
I ate that back in '73.
yes, which means you were also with Mr. Finch, as you were with the bomb, because it was found on the bomb, the nuke behind the back, if you remember.
I remember
You
sticking
probably-
a piece of gum on a coffee maker.
Well, have you ever gotten your eyes checked recently?
In '93, yeah.
I see. Now, I suggest that I close my case out with saying they were both joking about tax evasion. However, one had an idea to blow up the bank. Since Mr. Finch was very great with explosions, him and the granny went to go explode the bank with the bomb. However, when we found the case, the bomb was glued with DNA of the granny samples on the bomb that exploded the bank. And thus, Mr. Finch, still wealthy, still rich, still smothering in his bed, full of millions in his mattress.
Granny's
Yeah.
having PTSD about
Alright.
the war.
And yet
No!
he still hasn't paid
Can't
his
believe it.
taxes. Your Honor, I rest my case.
Great.
We lost Jeremy from the 5th Battalion.
All right. Okay. Do I
So
make a
time-
poll then?
Time for the No, you don't have to for guilty, not guilty.
I want to.
Yep, chat. Now you got to do exclamation mark guilty or not guilty,
Right.
and Muna has her own vote in this case as well.
Can
and
I
if
just
it-
quickly point out. Oh, sorry. No,
And
no,
if
I'm
it-
sorry, I'm sorry.
If it basically is like another deadlock like last case, you get the tiebreaker vote, Mubi.
Mhm.
Yay. Can I just point out one of the first things Kuma said was he hasn't paid it? One of the first things you said was he hasn't paid it.
Yes.
Well, that's what
Yeah.
he's on trial
As-
for
as-
because
as the
Exactly,
jury-
that's my
the jury,
point.
the jury has already come to a verdict. The jury does find him guilty for the mere fact that that the accusation is tax evasion. The nuke, the explosion, everything around it has nothing to do with the fact that the accusant blah blah he has done tax evasion. He literally has.
May I remind the jury?
Just because no, your arguments are over. So the fact that
You
he
gotta hit Granny.
allegedly tried to pay them has nothing to do with the fact that he already has them.
May I remind the jury that he has been attempted to get scammed from someone impersonating the government and the movie director at the same time?
That does not help his case, anyways.
No.
I believe it does.
My son's a movie director.
The whole picture you painted, or like what's painted of your client in this courtroom, has only shown that he's either a very, very anxious person that is believing in, like conspiracies, like the bank is going to blow up again and I can't pay back taxes because of that, or he does believe in the system or something. Or he's a terrorist because he has a nuke in his trunk. Both of these pictures are not trustworthy, and we in general, besides all of these cases that are apparently very important to go into another case, we do think that he is guilty of tax evasion. And as he said himself, he knows he needs to pay taxes.
Yes.
So I think that we are all clear to say he's guilty, and we want him to pay the taxes.
All right.
That he wanted to pay
Chat
anyway.
seems to disagree with you on the jury. So, Mubi, you have the tiebreaker vote. Is my client guilty or not guilty of tax evasion?
Oh, he's definitely guilty, 100%. The first thing you said was he was guilty.
I never said he was guilty.
You literally said.
What the first thing she said was he hasn't paid taxes, and that's what we're doing here.
But I was explaining why he couldn't.
But even that's just hearsay. You didn't write
No,
the
you
evidence.
defended-
He couldn't because he was spending his money on frivolous shit like $1 billion to go into space for 5 years. Like, what the fuck? Your defense was god
also
awful.
funny.
Oh, come on.
Right. Chat is like, oh, you defended him against the nuke, but not against the tax evasion. Like, dude. Like, he's not,
I also
he's not
wanna
a terrorist.
say-
He's not a terrorist. He just doesn't pay taxes.
I want to say you also said that your client has you've known your client for years and that he's come to you to stop tax evading, and here you are, like now he's in court. You're a terrible lawyer if you didn't stop him immediately after all those years. Plus, I don't think you would legally be allowed to defend him if you know him. There's so much wrong with this case.
Yeah, you guys just went off the deep end with it. Okay.
I really tried.
Guilty.
You did your best, Koopa, but he is definitely guilty.
Guilty
Perfect.
as sock.
Upon hearing the verdict, they attempted a final heartfelt speech. A lawyer sneezed so loudly that everyone forgot them instantly. Wandering the courthouse, they tried to get noticed, only to be kicked out as just another loiterer. So I didn't even receive a sentence!
That's how it is.
Perfect. I will say that this is very impressive. If you go to statistics, I threw 103 paper balls.
Oh my god.
I was
Jesus
very
Oh my
Christ.
god,
on-
Rain.
on the jury stand.
Oh my
What a
god.
rain.
I forgot Ray was even here.
243.
Jesus.
Good lord.
Whew.
I
Oh
didn't- I
my
didn't do that one.
goodness.
That was hard. I
Kevin
tried.
Clark just
I will say,
disappeared.
if you pick different
That was
cases,
hard as
like
hell.
something that is not tax evasion, it is more fun.
Yeah, and I tried to make it as entertaining as I possibly could. I really
I
tried.
want to
You
be
made it
prosecutor.
entertaining
I
to the
want
point where you were just completely off.
I need a break.
oh,
I'm
wait.
being
I had
serious.
so many different narratives that I was just waiting and whatnot. Oh god. I don't want to be a speaking role this time. It took a lot out of me.
If possible,
I would
Dapper,
so
can
be
you
down for
check
Movie
your
and Rain to be them
sound again? Because we
Me?
can still hear everything through
Oh
you
my
again.
god. Okay, hold on.
Can you
let me-
not put like push to talk in the game?
I'll probably do push to talk, yeah.
Yeah, because that is also smarter, because every time you talk to your chat, we are also able to hear that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'll do push to talk. I'm sorry.
Thank
Also-
you.
I'm down to be a speaking role, so I'm down to either be judge or if one of you two want to be judge, I'll be prosecutor or defense.
Okay.
Mainly Rain, because movie was just judge, so.
I was, yeah. I'm not gonna do that
Why
again. That's just
my
terrifying.
microphone doesn't have fucking what's it called? Echo or voice like
Echolocation.
whatever it's called.
Suppression.
Voice suppression, yeah. I don't know why it doesn't have that. It did say it on the box, so I was lied to. Again, these are old.
Before we start, do you want to already discuss what the accusation is, or Rain, do you know something funny and you want to just come up with it on the spot?
I think it's a bit funnier if you have to come up with it on the spot, but that's just me.
Okay.
That's what I tried doing as the defense, and oh my god, it was so hard.
No, Kuma, don't say
And
that
then we
now.
got the whole tax evasion subplot going.
Oh man.
Okay, yeah.
All right, ready up, people.
Oh, fuck,
Okay.
I forgot.
Alright, I guess I'm
I have to
drawing
go
now.
Really quick.
Ah,
I
shit.
hope that's okay.
You might have to explain the judge to me too.
Welcome
Wait.
to Guilty or Not, the TV show. Today with Judge Bea. Give it up for Judge
Well.
Bea. Way!
I'm gonna be the worst judge ever. Let's go. Oh, I like
got
this
this, you got
this
this, bro.
area.
I will say that the people watching are so menacingly. They're so menacingly. Oh, how cool!
Oh,
There's
God.
the cameras on top
Hi.
are actually live.
Oh, God,
Hi.
Serial killer.
Serial
Serial
killer.
killer.
Mr.
Now,
Sock himself.
This
Oh
is a
my
specific
goodness.
like this is a courtroom. There aren't no misspellings. This man killed a serial mascot.
The
Well, that's not
mascot
for you
or
to
the whole
decide, Mr.
cereal?
Judge.
Like all cereal
mascot.
is dead now. We have never cereal
Hey,
again.
if you have a defense otherwise, but I don't see why a courtroom would have a misspelling like that.
I'm a journalist.
It has to do something with cereal.
But like, did he?
I demanded
Did
as
he?
judge.
But like, did he kill? Oh wow! Did he kill
Oh, wow.
like a cereal mascot or all cereal? And there's no more cereal on the whole world.
That's you. I think mascot's funnier, but that's you to decide.
Wait, where's Mooby?
I'm right here.
Wait.
Hi.
Movie's the only one on the left side.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
you're
gonna
the
switch
defense.
to-
For
I'm
some
not gonna
reason, I
do
thought
it.
that
I'm
was
gonna switch
Dapper.
to-
No.
No, Dapper's on the.
Ah, okay.
Stay on. I wanna draw.
I need a break. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. You're good. I'm just gonna throw
ask
paper
you
at
guys
you.
what, like, before we completely start and everyone's getting their things together? What are you writing down? Because I see you constantly like taking the note blocks and writing something, and I have literally no idea.
When I was I just wrote down like the key things, like when Sebastian stole a shotgun. Granted, that wasn't really in use. But I wrote down that Mickey Mouse was cheating and shit like that when Freddy
Ah.
appeared. So
Oh
you just
my
write down key points that you
goodness.
don't want to forget that you could bring up later.
I
Wait,
see.
am I defend? Oh, I'm defending him. Never mind.
This defendant goes first. What are you defending your client from?
Wait, quick question. What did we decide on? Did he kill a serial killer mascot or?
You decide right now. I think mascot's funny, but you decide right now.
I think it's literally just the cereal.
Let's do cereal
you-
in general. That's more unique. Let's do cereal all in all.
Man killed cereal. We can no longer eat breakfast cereal, damn it.
Yes.
Yes.
I can't.
Would you like me to go to the prosecutor while you prepare a defense?
Yes, please.
Prosecutor? You are muted? I don't hear you.
Why did that get me?
Rain.
We cannot hear you, Rain.
Oh no, Rain. Did Rain die?
Rain dead.
Apparently, it's a bullet casing. We cannot hear you, dude.
Sorry, I was muted. Yeah,
Yeah,
as
we
we
told you
know,
like 10 times. Yeah, we can hear you now.
there was a used
my
bullet
drawing.
casing found beside the cereal boxes.
Found beside where?
The cereal boxes.
The boxes.
The cereal boxes. Her client over here murdered.
Objection. That's hearsay.
Is
Why
it-
is that hearsay?
Because you didn't kill him, so it's hearsay, right?
That is not how that works. Do you have evidence to prove against the bullet casing?
Yeah, I do. There was also found a business card at the scene of zombie rain.ttv, proving that he was also at the scene.
Is that true, prosecutor?
That is true because I had to go to the scene to observe. As a prosecutor, I have to observe the crime scene.
So you're saying you dropped a business card, either purposefully or accidentally?
Accidentally.
I feel like someone of your caliber would be more professional and wouldn't do that. Especially in a crime scene, you contaminated the crime scene, if that's the case. I have
That's
reason to
true.
believe that was purposeful and or left behind because you were there in more of a rushed manner, in a sense. And not just because you were there on business. I don't know why I like stunning you specifically. You have any defense against that? Like either of you?
I thought Rain was still going. I was waiting for him.
He was, yeah. No, you can go because it seems like he doesn't have a rebuttal for why his card was there.
Okay, well, let me see.
I'm just a
I
journalist.
also.
Judge Bea.
Oh.
I had a
Yay!
big breakfast of cereal
Okay, I see. Oh, cereal!
before it got murdered.
I see.
All right.
Technically,
I
I was the
also
last one to see the
present-
cereal.
An encrypted USB key.
Oh.
At
What does
the
this have to
scene.
do with the case?
It was at the scene. Also.
Okay, what is on
And
it?
it has photos of Rain with the weapon that was used to kill the cereal.
All right,
Is that
objection,
true?
objection.
Jesus.
Who's
Yeah.
on trial here? Him or me?
It seems like you should be the one on trial.
wow.
This is the evidence.
This is inadmissible in court because I'm
Are
not the
they
one
at
on
all
trial.
photoshopped? Can we get like evidence on that?
I am not on trial here.
Do we have any witnesses or anyone who knows about photoshopping?
That is crazy.
Anyone who hates Rain to the point where they would do that to him? You know?
I don't know anybody like that.
I mean, you could ask chat. You could if you put the hammer down, you can click on the scale and ask
True.
chat. Do you think these are Photoshop? Chat could be our forensic team.
Aw.
Ah.
All right, Chad, you have a new responsibility.
We
Chat!
will,
right.
Exclamation
Or they
mark
will, I
yes
guess.
or exclamation mark no in chat if you think the photos with Rain with the weapon are forged or not. Are they Photoshop or not?
While we wait for that, Rain, any rebuttal or anything? You got any more evidence?
Oh, chat is throwing you under the bus there, Rain.
I do
Our
actually.
photo analyzers, man.
Photo analyzer.
There was
our
also
forensic team.
found a disposable cell phone with the client's name attached to it. How could that have got there if the client was not there?
I mean, I don't know if we're specifically refuting that the client wasn't there, but it seems evidence that you were the one who did the crime, and he could have just been there to be there.
Okay, this is bullcrap. I'm not the one on trial here.
Well, I'm sorry, that's just kind of how it's going, you know?
Yeah, that's just up
The
to
thing is,
Rain.
like, if chat says yes, are you
If
going
Chad
to
says yes, I mean,
that-
yeah, you
then
kind of
the case is over, because then we need to have a new case against Rain.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless
That's not
some
what this
breaking
was all
news
about.
hits
This
the
was
scene.
not. This is just completely derailed.
I think the poll ended. I think it was 60-40
It was a
on
yes.
you.
Yeah.
You were
Yeah.
photoshopped, yeah, or you were not. So
No.
you're at the scene.
Yeah. Well,
Everyone's kind of quiet. What do you have to say there, Ryan?
Ooh, go movie! You're winning.
Yeah. No.
She's winning because she somehow managed to put my.
I have
keep the
breaking
prosecutor on
news!
blast.
No.
What's the
Oh,
breaking
breaking
news?
news!
Oh, breaking news.
Who's home?
who's home?
Oh.
Oh.
I mean,
I
it
didn't
is,
mean to
it
do
is
that.
Kuma's article, so Kuma can, because that's
Yeah.
just the headline, right? Kuma could share details from the
Whoever's home it
article
is
itself.
kind of that's really gonna change up the case.
There has been a development where the scene of the crime was basically where the victim of the latest serial killing was at. The main thing that we need to decipher is if the defendant on the stage, or in the court case, is the defendant we see now.
You literally gave an answer that said nothing.
I'm
They
so
what?
confused.
Yeah.
So you gotta go
Are you meaning
through...
to say
You
that
literally
the
said,
guilty
"I
party
have-
here
I have
is
proof."
not guilty, as in like it's a cover up or whatever? He's getting blamed.
That's for you guys
You
to prove.
Jesus Christ.
Do you think Rain is using
my
this guilty
God.
party as a
The
cover up?
news, as always, not helpful.
I'm mainstream
Right.
media!
Rebuttal.
Battle.
Rebel for what?
To prove you're not guilty.
You are not guilty.
He skipped his turn. Movie.
All right, I have another piece of evidence. I
Rain is not gonna get
have a love letter between my client and the serial in question.
Oh,
They
the
love each
cereal.
So
other.
it was a crime of passion.
Wait, no, they
Mm.
loved each other, so you couldn't have done it.
No, Rain loved the cereal too. It sounds like.
Oh yeah, sure. That's yeah. That's a motive. Yeah, that's what I meant to do.
Maybe one of the witnesses can help clear this up. Because
Yeah,
they're
maybe.
witnessing
I-
stuff, right?
All right,
Wait,
who would
hold
like
on.
to summon a witness?
I would like to call my witness if Rain will allow me to do it, unless he's scared.
It's not. I'm the one who allows you.
Oh. Okay, fine.
Who's
I
your
would
witness? Your
like-
witness is a little girl.
My witness is a little girl.
Hello. Hello. My name is Muffin Sparkles, and I'm already 6 3/4 old. And I am the Princess Veterinarian Astronaut.
So
Very nice.
talented.
Okay.
I
Movie,
know,
ask your
right?
questions.
My mommy says
Oh.
I'm very special.
All right.
Special needs.
All right.
Hi.
All right.
Mommy, I'm on TV.
I don't know what to ask. Fuck.
You're the one who called the witness.
I know, but
Very
I thought they were just
unprofessional.
gonna say things.
Do you want me to
You have
just
to ask
tell
the
my
questions.
story?
Yeah, tell us how the story, please.
Tell your
So-
story, little one.
I, Muffin Sparkles, do solemnly swear that I saw Mr. Sock not doing any serial murder. Not even a little bit. He was with me the whole time, and we were playing Blanket Burrito and watching cartoons. Like real cartoons. Like the educational kind, you know, like Unicorn Ninjas Go. And Mr. Soggs is my best friend. And he once saved me from a spider by bravely yelling like "Ah!" with me until my mommy came. And
Is this true, Mr.
what-
Sock?
he's speechless.
And who's Mr.
And
Sock? My question.
Like
Yeah,
would
your
the
client.
serial
Oh,
killer
I
do
knew
that?
that.
No. He would probably just eat the spider. Gross.
I agree.
And also Mr. Suggs loves cereal. Like he's not a killer, he's a cereal fan. And he cried like real cotton tears when I dropped my box of Lucky Charms in the toilet last week. There was
I
a
rest my
tragedy. We
case.
held a funeral. There was like feud music and everything, and he was like yelling like, "My heart goes on."
Ow.
It seems like Mr. Sock is a very good character.
Let me tell you what happened. Like the pantry was a mess, and then the cereal was gone, and then Detective Biscuit showed up, and it was yelling like it was shocky, and then Mr. Sock fainted from shock. He's sensitive, okay? Like Princess Glitter Spy is his favorite in Unicorn Ninjas. He's sensitive. He would never do that.
It seems like Mr. Sock has a good heart, a good character.
Yes, exactly.
Any other
Yes.
questions for your
Yes.
witness?
No, Your Honor, I wish my case.
All right, Rain. Anything else? Whoops.
No,
I'm
I
getting
got nothing.
teleported.
I got absolutely nothing.
You're kind of accepting the fact that we kind of forced this into you.
You still have a witness if you want to.
Would you like
No,
said
I'm
Can
witness?
I
good.
say that he was
I'm good.
romantically
Okay.
involved in the
I
toast crunch?
This
Good,
Look at
because
that.
I have to
completely
get
Sure,
the
derailed my
Rain and said
entire.
Toast Crunch making out.
This completely derailed my entire gag. So
All this all improv. You got to do your own thing. But if that's the case, then I guess I have to do not guilty for the client.
Yeah!
Lol. I can't see the drawing because Rainer, go to
My
sleep. I
God.
can't see the drawing. Go
He's in
down.
your way.
Rainer, go to sleep. I can't see the drawing. Oh my god, the
Oh,
heck.
now he can't.
That's actually a good drawing. What the heck?
I know.
That was amazing.
Alright, so this is not guilty. The client is not guilty.
Yay!
Darn it! I was about to do another breaking news story.
You should have told me. I would have
Yeah,
waited.
you should have told us. I would have waited.
Nah, you gotta. I was trying to do things in a timely fashion.
Oh
That
my
was
God.
funny though.
Ugh.
That was
Shit.
I love being
One
a
more?
journalist so
I'm
much.
trying. I'm really trying out here. I'm not good in a courtroom. I've come to find that out about myself.
I want to be a juror.
I haven't been a jury yet.
Oh, fuck.
I think I
okay,
want to
never mind.
be prosecutor or something.
I've
Prosecutor
been
I'm
or
basically
journalist.
everything but juror, but I don't care either way what I am.
I would love
I'll let everyone
Wait.
pick first.
Dapper isn't here. Dapper's not here.
I'm gonna go pee.
I was
on it.
wondering if we were missing one.
Yeah, we are. We're missing Dapper.
Oh
No,
god.
not being defender again. No.
I want to be the bailiff next time.
Okay,
Wait, I
haven't
already
been a
was the
witness
bailiff.
Yet. I can do that. I haven't been a witness once yet.
Like you don't have a story. You
I'm
have
here.
to come up with one yourself, or like if they call you already
He's
in
back.
with a story.
Mhm,
Welcome back, Dapper. Defense.
I don't know what
I've
happened.
been already defense, Vector. I don't want to be defense again. Muna carrying. Yeah, I know, right? The little girl carried everything. Muffin.
I won, Dapper. We did it. We convinced him.
I know. I saw. I was being a cheerleader in the background until I draw
I saw you.
Rain kissing a cinnamon toast crunch.
We saw.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
Prosecutor or prosecutor say. Okay, prosecutor.
Prosecutor.
Prosecutor. Prosecutor. Cowder.
Ha 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 ha. Bia, choose your role.
I think she's peeing.
Prosecutor.
I knew that. I knew
Has
that.
Mia been a defendant?
I was
don't
choosing
think so.
peeing. I have not been defendant, but I've been prosecutor. It's basically the same thing. I'm down for basically whatever though, so I guess I'll be defense if you want to be
I'll try to
journalist.
be a journalist.
Journalist is
I-
fun.
My
I don't mind
role
defense
is going
as well.
to
That
be
means I
to
get to try and
watch,
defend him.
comment, and influence the judge.
And subscribe.
And subscribe. Hey. Wait a minute.
I'm
Wait.
waiting for it.
Okay. Sure. We can do this. We can do this. This is good. This is good.
What, you
No.
already found like or figured out like the first thing you're gonna draw?
Draw?
I don't know. What are you talking about?
I don't know. Anyways, we got a Tiltify link in the chat if you want to donate to our charity. Please go to that Tiltify link that you see in the chat right there. No amount is too little for you to join. We are partnering with the Gamers Outreach Foundation so that we can raise money for gaming consoles and other gaming items for kids that have been in hospitals for a very long time. So, if you would like to donate, please go to that link right there. Or if you want to go to the main page, search up VTuber Summer Slam. You're gonna find our charity over there.
Woo!
We were so like
Yeah.
invested in our game that we forgot to do the charity thing. But nevertheless, we still raised over $800.
It was getting serious.
Yeah. We still have one more day also. Tomorrow's the last day, right?
yeah.
It's also in our title, so they know we're
Tomorrow's
doing
the
this
last
charity.
day.
Ooh, are we gonna hit
Yeah.
1K before we finish?
Maybe.
I hope so.
We'll see.
Maybe.
Oh, it
Ooh.
would be amazing if we could hit 1K.
I would love to hit
Alright.
1K.
I'm done.
Moon
with
AFK?
1K. That's only double our goal. Alright.
Good.
Everybody ready?
I'm ready when you are.
Waiting for Muna to start
Yeah.
it.
Oh, wait, was this our last one? We'll be finishing this one after this one?
Yeah, I'm down.
I guess seems like everyone's tired.
I'm not
Yeah,
tired. I'm
what do
just
you mean? Oh.
I'm
More
just
of this?
I'm just more or less like caught off guard by how long each case actually goes on for.
Yeah, like a really good case, like it goes on for like a good hour or something, like a good 30
I don't know.
minutes.
Like yeah,
Yeah,
like a
it
half hour. I
literally
think Mickey
lasts
was
as
definitely,
long
like,
as the
30.
League of Legends game.
I don't know how long.
Let's
League of
prove it.
Legends
I'ma
is,
play
but
League.
Probably like an hour or something.
The Mickey case was 28 minutes, I think.
My
Very
God.
specific, I know, but I was taking notes. I was looking
Oh,
at it.
Jesus Christ, I'm so afraid of
Right.
lightning.
Dapper, are you also gonna end stream after this? Do you have to go?
What are you doing?
I don't know. I want to do something more, so that's why I was trying
What
to
are you
figure out
doing
when we're
later?
leaving.
What are you doing later?
We could do some
I'm not
GTA.
gonna be ending. I'm not sure what I'll be doing. So
We could play some GTA, Dapper.
Do you want to do
Ooh,
web
yes,
fishing
guys,
by
yes,
chance? We
guys.
could do that a day early.
true.
What?
I'm back.
Web fishing.
Oh, web fishing. Yeah, sorry, I wasn't listening fully. I guess.
Wow.
I don't know.
Welcome
Sorry, Tim, I
back.
missed it. Also, welcome back.
Welcome back. All right, we're all ready. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yar.
All right, let's get started.
Yar, 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 yar.
Muna, there we go.
Start.
Start.
I've never been prosecutor. I'm actually very excited.
Ooh.
Woo!
Oh.
Wait, oh, are we both also? Are we both the prosecutor and defendant again?
Oh.
Well,
The roles have been switched.
Exactly, yeah. So now you're trying to defame my client.
oh,
How's it going, buddy? I got you. I'll defend you. To my last breath. I'll shoot myself if I have to.
Huh?
Huh?
That was a real thing. That was a real case in like in like 1850 or something.
Dapper.
Did he win? Movie.
Yes, he did.
Oh,
Ow.
good Sebastian for. Wait, you're prosecutor. Wait, Newt, never mind.
I wish I could. But I'm a journalist.
Yeah, you are. That's kind of important, that.
Hey. Hey.
Let's Kuma.
Can I get a
I
granny as my
do,
witness?
I tried. Hey. Do you have
Yeah,
a
yeah,
time
what
to
mi-
talk
what
about our
witness
Lord
do
and
I
Savior,
have?
Heavenly Father's
Sebastian Solus.
Sebastian
Rude.
Solus?
Oh wait, did we ask if they wanted to do that tomorrow with us? Did we ask
Oh
them that?
yeah.
Okay, we can do that after the case. I don't know if everybody's here right now.
You can do after the case.
Welcome
but we have to
into
remember.
this case of Count,
What is this?
who
What
is
is
accused
this?
of helping Doggy Rex to rip apart Mrs. Sock.
Wow.
You did that, man?
You did that?
I can't
Terrible.
believe you.
Can we, Judge Rayner, can we please
Yes.
take into account that defendant Bea was already very shocked to hear about this. I don't think they're very prepared for this case.
Yep. That has been
What?
noted.
That was a joke.
That has been noted.
How dare you?
Thank you, thank you.
How do I get this thing started?
Okay, so as said before, if you want chat's help, you can use the scale, but you don't have you can't have the hammer in your hand if you do that.
And you use your mouse wheel to scroll up and
Okay.
down, which ones
Exactly.
you do.
If you look on the hammer, you will see that it has symbols that change by scrolling.
Okay.
They change what you do.
Yeah. The chat box is us. We hit it and we can send our things. The I is for the witness to call up,
Mhm.
which I don't think we have a witness right now. No, movie's the witness.
We do. Movies witness.
I am.
And then the the scale when it
Gardner
switches
and Granny.
to tan, that's when you can decide the
Yes.
guilty or not guilty.
Correct.
What was that for?
And you can do that.
Thanks.
Right. Alright, so the wee chat bubble is
Yes. The chat bubble is to dictate whose turn it is. And when it's your turn, you can send information up. you can set evidence.
All right.
Looks like it's the
Prosecution?
prosecutor's turn first.
I would like you to put your case forward.
Thank you so much, Mr. Judge. So I would like to. I can only count to 3. I saw that, jury. No, I am going to present for this the broken contract that Mrs. Sock gave Count. Because Count was working with Mrs. Sock, but Mrs. Sock has, over the years, come quite tired of Count's violent outbreaks at work, and has to had let Master Count go. Count, not Mr. Count. I'm sorry. I am correcting myself there. I do want to address you with your proper title. Count was working for Mrs. Sock, but had to be let go because of these violent tendencies. And the contract was broken up and ripped into pieces by Count as they are leaving the building of Mrs. Sock. So there's our motive for them to work with Doggy Rex to rip Mrs. Sock apart.
Oh, interesting. And would they, would you like to put anything forward towards that?
You sent out the witness.
Oh, crap. My bad.
I'm trying to
Failure.
think.
Get back to your place.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hey.
You know what? I am going to claim that my reason of insanity. My client's memory and mind has been fading over the years, so he can't reasonably have done this because of insanity. He has done many things that warrant insanity, such as doing dark web stuff. He wouldn't know what the fuck he's doing. He's an old man. That's why Miss Sock let him go, because he needed to retire and he wouldn't retire. So if I of course I feel bad for Miss Sock, but I don't think Count was in on it, and if he was, certainly not underneath his right mind.
Oh,
yes. Do you have
I
something
just
to say?
want to point out that, first of all, the wording. The defendant already starts with, I would like to claim. Claiming is not knowing. Claiming is all based on speculations. And claiming that your client is having a manic episode or is not in his right state of mind by showing that he's accessing the dark web. I just want to throw a question into the jury. Does any one of you know how to access the dark web? Because quite frankly, it is a hard and complicated thing that you definitely 100% need to be clear-minded for.
Well, see, he was clear-minded years ago, and it started fading, and he didn't know how to get off of it. So now he's just buying dark web stuff like it's normal stuff. Amazon.
Breaking news.
Oh?
What do we got? Count found high off of 7.
See? Has he gone mad? He's crazy. It's all that drugs in his system for being a popular superstar. He's insane now. Skibbity.
No. That
What
skibbity
did
shit
you
out of my
say?
court.
You can't reject it.
I bloody
You can't
can.
silence the skibbity.
You shall not silence this.
I will silence the skibbity all goddamn day, sir.
Mr. Judge,
The skibbity!
as you can see, even the news are reporting about this.
Nice drawing.
But
The news are reporting that he's crazy.
all that the news are saying
The news says he's high off
is that
7.
he's high.
Not that he's insane.
Exactly. And what kind of person goes high at 7? If not someone that has lost everything due their own failures. Unless someone that is not only alone because of their violent tendencies, but also guilty of taking another innocent person's Sock's life.
Do you have any more evidence to present?
Of course, Your Honor.
Prosecution?
I would like to present a used bullet casing that your client has left with fingerprints
Hey, stop
at
it.
the crime scene, as they were trying to. Now, I had to reprimand my chat for booping me in the middle of my speech. I'm sorry, Mr. Honor. So,
Okay. That's fine.
as I said, the bullet case does prove that the client was also at the crime scene, and that with the help of Doggy Rex, they were
Fine.
actually threatening Mrs. Sock to blackmail them as well. It didn't work out. Mrs. Sox did not agree to their terms, and in the end, they ripped her apart.
Objection.
Not looking good. Not looking good.
Objection.
Objection.
Do you
I
have any
will
further
pull
evidence?
you. You said that I have my wording with the word claim. They are accused of ripping apart Miss Sock. Where does the casing come into play? There may have been a gun on scene, but there's no casings, because if it was a rip apart, that's not how they died. There is no actual evidence that the gun was even used in that case. If there is a bullet casing with his fingerprint, you do realize he also has an extensive gun collection as well. That could have been ages.
Yes, prosecution.
I do have evidence to prove
Oh.
this.
Let's see it.
I also have evidence actually to prove against it.
Mr. Judge, there has
Sure,
been a
camera
security
footage.
camera in the building, in the left alone building. What is called an English hard?
What?
1 second, I have to look into the dictionary because but English is not my
What are you
first
trying to
language.
look?
That's fine. That's fine.
Abandoned. Never mind. I know myself. Abandoned. In the
Ah.
abandoned building that the crime was taking place. Thank you so much for your patience, Mr. Honor. Your Honor.
Mhm.
The building was under security surveillance because of because of not only future projects that are supposed to be taken care of, but also because there has been some break-ins in that building, and they wanted to prevent that. So what your client didn't know was there was security footage on plays that has on camera Mr. Count, and Doggy Rex shown on scene, not only threatening Mrs. Sock, but also shooting some bullets into the air. We could go to the crime scene and find these bullet holes as well in the ceiling, just to scare Mrs. Sock.
Mm-hmm.
Your Honor,
Mhm.
I have evidence.
Okay. I'll allow it.
So, I will say, you may have camera footage of my client doing such thing.
Mhm.
As I have said, reason of insanity, and it is in the news. It is proven that he has a drug problem, right? Now, of course, that's nothing to really say like, oh, he's a drug problem. He's innocent, right? But I would like to think that due to insanity and being high, it was not him who orchestrated this whole event, but your witness, the gardener, because the hole in the garden where the alleged gun that you talked about was found.
Yes. No, the gun was found. No, we haven't found the gun.
The casing was found at the scene, but the gun was found in a hole in the yard
Yeah, it's my witness.
where a gardener placed it.
That's my witness.
Oh, do you have any
Yeah,
evidence
I
to
can blame the
support
witness.
this claim?
That was the evidence. The hole in the yard.
Mr.
Yeah, but
Judge,
do you
I
have any-
would like to call my witness, the gardener, into the
Actually, I
stand.
have another piece of evidence too. The gardener also has a bank account full of money. So there was another party. It was multiple parties making count the victim. The gardener ain't going to have millions of dollars.
Judge,
Yes.
can we please call the witness to the stand to
I would like to also
Yeah.
get
call the
these
witness to stand,
accusations
No.
out of the room?
Right. Which one's that? Is that the eyeball or?
yeah. Gardener is the one with the hat.
No, I mean the symbol.
It's on the
my
red
hammer.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, it's the eyeball.
yeah, it's the
The
eyeball.
eyeball. Right. Gardner.
There we go.
Oh. Yes, that is me.
Oh.
Gardner, you are my witness in this case. I just want to remind you, you are under oath, and you need to say the truth, and nothing but the truth, the full truth.
I swear, I'll say the truth and nothing but the truth.
Yeah! Let's go, truth tellers!
True.
So,
Guys,
Mrs. Gardner, is it true that you have been working for the accused for many, many years?
Yeah, that is true.
Is it true that the Count is of royal blood and has not only worked in a very high-profile field, but also a very, very big real estate that needs a very, very much gardening because it has so much property?
Yes, that is also true.
So
take care of
your services are quite expensive.
Of course, yes.
So this already, Mr. Judge, gets the question of the alleged suspicious amount of money out of the way, because
But
Mrs. Gardner,
$50 million.
Mrs. Gardner is obviously a very successful businesswoman. Are you saying,
Indeed.
Miss Attorney, that women cannot have a lot of
Sorry
money?
to interrupt.
No, breaking news.
Breaking news.
Even more. Even more.
Damn.
While
that
this
kinda blows away the,
obviously this proves
I mean,
that the
Clearly,
Count
the look in his eyes
is
shows that
also-
he wasn't. You know what's the word? Just like he just wasn't all there during the crime
I
because
can't believe this.
insanity
I can't believe this.
and high.
Mr. Judge, if anything, this proves that even if these murders on the cameras of the leaked security footage is not part of this case, and definitely they definitely need their own case.
I'm sorry.
If a person
it does.
is capable of multiple murders, why would they be not guilty of this one? But to go back to our witness,
Yes.
Miss Gardner,
Yeah.
is it true that you have caught the Count red-handed throwing the weapon that they used into the freshly dug out hole that he requested just a day before?
Yes, that is true.
Do you want to testify to the conversation about how it came to that suspicious hole that he requested to be dug in his beautiful backyard?
Well, he asked me to be. Fuck. Sorry, words are not working.
You
He
got
asked
this,
you
you
to
got this.
fuck. I will say, Mrs. Gardner, your personal relationship with the accused has nothing to do here in the court.
That just means even more that they had a reason to do this. With their
Oh, no.
super close relationship. At least on her side, because like.
Sorry, I don't mean. I'm trying to stop the emotes.
Oh.
You just click
Wake up.
right click.
Thank you.
I have a few
Okay.
questions when it's my turn for them for your witness.
Well, let's first let the witness finish their story.
What was the question again?
And would you like to tell us how the Count was asking you to dig up a suspicious hole in
Dick
the
up?
backyard the day
Well,
before?
he's asked me to
That's
dig
what I'm
many
saying.
holes over the past. I'm used to digging holes for him. I don't know what he does with them, but he has blood in his backyard, so it's pretty normal for me to dig massive holes for him.
As a professional,
As a professional,
have you ever seen what was planted? Was there anything planted there? Do you think anything was planted there, or was it just covered up by Mr. Count?
They were just covered up by him. I have never seen what he puts in the holes. I just know there's a lot of them.
Judge,
Mhm.
I would request that we send out the forensic team and
Okay.
ask them to dig up Count's backyard. With the leaked information that we have right now, do you not agree that we
do, I
might
do.
find more bodies in the backyard of Count?
It is possible. It is possible. So are you done with your questioning of the witness?
I am. Do we want to send out the forensic team in the meanwhile? You can
Yeah, click
ask
on
the
the
chat.
thing. I have a few questions for the witness too.
Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah.
Sure.
Hey,
Swalla la la.
I don't.
What the f is that?
I drew the judge.
I was waiting for him to
I
get the
wish I
pull
could
up.
see it, Kuma. I can't. Shit's beautiful.
If that's what he was doing.
Is he talking? I see his mouth moving up there.
Ah, ba, 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 ba.
I don't know what poll you're asking me. Do we send out the?
To see if we
Yeah.
should dig up Count's backyard or not. Or more so, do we find anything after digging up his backyard? Maybe that's the thing. So that way they can decide.
Yes. People are saying
Yeah,
yes. in
so,
the
so
chat.
ask,
I'm saying
did we
yes in
find
the chat.
anything in digging up his back? Or that works too.
Dig up the
Alright, well, I have a few questions for
backyard.
the gardener.
People say yes.
So, you're smoking a cigarette right now. You're a tobacco fiend, right? You're
Yes.
trying to quit too, I've heard as well.
No. No, I
You're
love
not trying to
cigarettes. I
quit?
love lung cancer.
Oh, okay,
Gotcha.
okay.
That
But
is
it's
one of the
smoking a lot.
sentences of all time.
In smoking a lot, you do tend to have very bad breath. So I assume you
Hey!
chew a lot of I assume you chew a lot of gum to hide that, correct?
No.
No. Just walking around with stinky breath. You kind of ruining my plan here.
That was the point.
You're rude.
Tam, thank you so,
Nope,
so
no
much
further
for
questions,
the
then you ruined my entire
15.
thing.
Let's go.
Woo!
All right, we done questioning the witness.
Please.
That was yes. I'm trying to think if there's any questions for my witness that I want to ask.
Oh, please
Thank
don't.
you, Mrs. Gardner.
Thank you.
Please don't.
I don't want to do this anymore. I want to go home.
Thank you,
All right.
thank you, Mrs. Gardner. I'm so sorry. I got interrupted by a very, very generous charity going on in the background. Thank you.
All right. Does anyone else have any more evidence or witnesses they wish to call?
I'm thinking. My cards kind of suck ass right now.
Just make
Welcome
them
to my
not
world.
suck, forehead.
Hmm.
I want to learn how to draw.
I want to draw.
I can slightly prove that he is going insane for years. I have two pieces of evidence if you would give me the stand.
All right. I'll give you
So-
a stand.
I can tell that he has definitely not been in the right state of mind because man has so much mail that he does not his house is overflowing like he's a hoarder, not in the right mind, and you know it's old mail because there's old stamps on it, meaning that this man for years on end has not been in the right mind.
Interesting.
I'm so sorry. I'm quickly finishing the rewards for
Bad streamer for being a
Tamophilia
good
for
streamer.
charity. I'm so sorry. I will be right back. I need to take 5. Your judge.
It is okay.
You take 5.
I
Doing
drew
a
loss!
little dance.
What?
I
take a
drew
recess.
loss!
Oh.
We'll take a 5-minute recess until Bruno's back.
Fuck, now I actually have to do the push-ups that chat told me to do.
Yep.
Dick move, judge.
Shut up, you.
How did the poll win?
It was a yes. We should dig up the backyard.
While we're waiting, do up another poll saying, did we find anything in the backyard?
Now I gotta do 10 push-ups because people hate me! Stop booping me! I'll boop you back!
Boop, 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 boop.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10!
Oh my god. What?
There we go.
What happened?
I
Wait,
did
somebody
10
gifted me the
push-ups.
Sebastian Soulless plushie on throw.
What?
Wait, what?
I need to make a throne, but I don't have like any viewers who would be willing to buy me shit.
Wait, who did it? I don't even know who bought it for me. Thank you so much to the. Wait. It was Dark. It was Dark Lord. Aww. Okay, I have to DM him after.
I don't think you can physically reach the jury.
No, I can't.
Probably not.
I know that's the one part that sucks.
I'm gonna go cook this cat in the microwave. I'll be right back.
Do it.
I want to
Yeah,
go to the
I'm hungry,
microwave.
man.
I'm fucking hungry too. It's okay. I can wait.
Dinner's gonna be happening here in like an hour or two. You all enjoying the game though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I will rain paper airplanes.
This gives the journalist so much time to think of a breaking news story.
Oh yeah, I'm enjoying it. I forgot I had to do push to talk every time.
Yeah, I love journalists. Again, like you just listen to the conversation and then just like throw in whatever the fuck bullshit you want.
I'm just happy that I drew loss.
I'm not gonna lie. I had no idea what the fuck was going on because I had a phone call I was talking to, and then I got called up right as the phone call ended. So I just kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, we're still
that's
waiting
kinda-
for Moon
Okay,
anyway. So.
I'm back, but like I think I guided you in. Oh, good. I think I told you like exactly like what was going on right now,
Yeah, you told us what was happening.
or not. Movie, get quiet.
No.
Great,
Oh, what?
thanks.
Huh?
Oh,
I was like, Mooby, I think I guided. Ow, fish. Thank you. I was like, I guided you in fairly well. I feel.
You did. Because,
Yeah,
like
and you,
I said, I was on
and
the
you
phone
just
before.
didn't answer. I'm like, yeah, great, thanks. Oh, okay. I am back. Okay. Where were we?
All right.
Oh, I hit Kitty.
I just said that my client
Good
has
timing.
a ton of mail
breaking
that is very
news.
old, showing that he isn't right in mind.
More evidence found.
More evidence found. Oh,
I
wait,
think
did
that
we have
still
a
leads
poll?
to the point that the gardener
did.
who is making those holes
Did it also
puts
say
them
yes?
in there.
Yes. Not looking good for your client.
What was? I saw the
Did I-
email box that he was insane. And what was the old stamp about?
It was showing that he has so much mail from so many years that he's not in the right mind. He hasn't read his mail. He's got so much stuff. He's basically a hoarder of mail at this point because he's not in his right mind. And the old stampas just show how old it is. This man's mind has not been right for the past decade. So he isn't in a good. Even if he is committing said crimes, again, it's orchestrated under the gardener. The gardener buries the tools that he uses to kill. I don't think he's entirely innocent, but at the same time, I think the gardener is the thing, and he is innocent in insanity.
Do you have any more evidence?
Of course.
I'll pass a motion to the defense or the prosecution. Sorry.
I would like
Ooh.
to present an access badge. An access badge for a very, very expensive private clinic. For not only to keep in for fitness, but also to get your own brain back into shape. This one belongs to the accusant. They are a regular customer there, spending money on going there. It's like, do you know the Nintendo DS, Mr. Yagahiva's brain jogging thing
Yep.
to
Yep.
determine your age? They are doing this on the regular, going there, keeping their brain young, fresh,
Muna.
on the go. They are a very, very eager customer over there. They're taking good care of their brain. They are
Indeed,
there
indeed.
to work out those brain muscles, these wrinkles, and get in shape. There's no way in history that this client is in any shape, way, or form not clear in mind, knowing what they're doing. They have murdered Mrs. Sock in pure cold murder. And I think it is quite disrespectful that the defendant is not only still pleading on a mental case. If we have quite a lot of evidence, and the forensic team has also found many bodies and more evidence in the backyard of Count. That is, if anything, the work of a psychopath. And not of someone that is not right in their mind. All of these murders have been going on for years and years and years, undetected. And now, just because of leaked security footage, we have found out what happened. These murders have been planned, executed, and very, very thoroughly covered up by Count.
I want to call my witness.
Okay. You would like to call your witness?
I'm gonna call my witness.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Hog.
I'm Grandma.
Hey, Grandpa.
So, Granny, what is your opinion on my client? You've known him for many years.
I don't like him. He's mean.
He's mean?
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
Because he put things in his hole in the backyard. Ow.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Hi, good
Maybe
boy, come
more
on, hi
questions, I guess.
everyone.
I can't think of a
Oh
question.
shit.
Chat.
Ja.
Shh, we're in a court case.
Okay.
Jeg skal snakke dansk i et minut nu her, så det bliver
No, I think this court scene might be ending soon. I don't know what else to do.
So it's
Would you
your
like to
witness, so
cross-examine?
start the
Yeah,
cross-exam.
Kom så, det
I don't know what else to ask.
Would you like to cross-examine the witness, prosecution?
I'm sorry because the jury is so loud. I did not hear what the question was of the defendant. Can we get some order here in court?
Yeah, jury,
Where's
shut
my
up.
paper?
I didn't say anything.
So what was the question that the defendant had for their witness?
I mainly just asked how they feel about the client, and they said they're mean, and now I'm just like
Yeah.
kind of lost.
Well, I think that summons the personality of that client. Supposed to be for him, you know. As a last piece of evidence, I want to show a drifting boat, and ask the witness as where do you live, Miss Grandma?
Jeg bor i mit hus.
Are you like their neighbor?
Nej.
Nay.
Nej.
Have you seen the accused somewhere, like on their property?
Yeah.
Because this drifting boat is very close to the house of the accountant. They are of the account. There we go. Sorry, that was drifting away. And if anything, do you not think this is an escape boat
Det er det helt sikkert. Det tror jeg på.
that they couldn't use? Because they're today in court, and is drifting away. Not only with their freedom, but also with all the arguments that the defendant had left. I rest my case. Look how they are spreading balls and feet over there.
What the?
Oh,
Get out of here.
Alright, thank you, Chad. You answered
Alright.
it for me, kinda.
So, has everyone presented their evidence? Made their case?
I'm full of evidence, and I cannot think of much else to say other than, again, pleading insanity. I've shown some case to
balls.
prove elsewise, like as is.
Alright, so I would like to have your closing statements for the jury.
Dear jury, please keep in mind that not only do you decide today if this client is guilty or not guilty, but also you are beginning a trial for the many people that we have also found in their backyard. This today is not their only victim. This is just the latest in a series of many horrible murders. And if anything, Mr. Judge, I would like to change the accusing thingy. You know what I mean?
Yep.
From helping to straight up murder. And you jury can help bring justice to the poor families out there waiting for all these missing socks, probably the left ones. And I hope
This
you will
left
see
sock?
that today. I think that is clearly a right sock.
Ow.
We are not left cis or right cis in this court. Thank you so much.
Apparently our jury is.
Thank you.
Defense, can we have your closing arguments?
I'll just say, think about it, right? As I said, I have a lot of evidence to prove that he is not in a good state of mind, including the breaking news of him being high. I don't disagree that he did do these murders, yes, but they were all orchestrated under the gardener. The gardener, all we have is their word of mouth saying that they didn't do it, whereas they've known them for years. They've had tons of money dumped to their account over the course of said years because of that. All the weapons in the backyard, like, because they're digging up the holes and such. I think it was orchestrated under the gardener, maybe even one or two other parties. There was no evidence to prove that it wasn't the gardener. The boat could have been theirs as an escape, and they couldn't have taken it because they're in court with us right now. So I'll just say, think about that. My client is not in a state of mind to actively commit these murders. He was coerced into doing it by being force-fed drugs underneath his his dying mind.
That is hearsay.
That is
All
right.
With no evidence has he said that during his whole case that he was
All right.
forced.
Is that both your
It
closing
was
arguments?
implied because of all the evidence of that, of him being.
No.
Order
Insane.
in
I
my
said it
goddamn
before.
court. Is this the end of your closing? Is this the end of your closing arguments?
Yes.
All right. So, jury, I would like your verdict. The audience.
We here at the
leaning
jury find
towards
the
guilty.
we here at the jury find our defendant of helping Doggy Rex to rip apart Mrs. Sock guilty.
All right. Then it looks
I tried
like
my
everything
best.
is spoken. I'm gonna have to
That is
agree.
very much true, guilty.
There was you
Very
tried
good
to
chat.
use the evident accusations of insanity, and at no point did you clearly prove that he was insane. There was clearly evidence of more bodies in the backyard and weapons. There was no evidence that the gardener helped do anything other than dig the holes. And we had clear CCTV image leaked to the press of your client with the gun to the camera. So I'm gonna have to say guilty.
Oh, I love the drawings.
I
They were
tried.
so good. I will say, without sounding like I'm full of myself, but I'm good at yapping.
No, you did good. It's imaginable.
Yeah, it's
That's why I
very
had to blame it
dependent
on the gardener. I
cards.
had like 2 cards that worked for gardening, and I was like, what the fuck?
I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't even paying attention to the case at all.
No.
So, and half of that time
Trying
was
to-
half of that time was diverted because my cat was outside my door when she gets through the wall divider that we put up, and it's just so annoying to deal with every single time.
I tried so hard to like come up with like news stories and everything. I was literally like trying to talk to myself, but I hope I
Yeah,
did well.
Why
it's
are your
hard, but
drawings
it's
so
really
good,
fun.
Gapper?
To
It's
think of
actually hard to
something
call
to
a
do.
decent
Like that
one.
CCTV footage really screwed me.
I will say, if you're the journalist, I feel like you pick one side from the get-go, and then you just roll with it. There's like, you basically draw a lot of things for one side, and either you're lucky that, like, for example, if you draw for the prosecutor, there we go.
Prosecution.
And then,
Prosecutor?
the defense has no evidence to debunk that, to say like, oh, the journalist is wrong. Then you're screwed. Like, the journalist has so
Yep.
much power.
Yep.
Like I tried going for like I tried to like go with the flow with the case. I was like, okay, so He's mentally unwell. Okay.
Yeah.
He's high. He's high on sevens.
Oh shit. Wait. I fucked up. I fucked up! Oh no!
I like this game, but I'm good at this game. I feel like I'm too good.
I
at this
left the
game.
lobby by accident.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ah,
Kuma.
Kuma disappeared.
I left by accident.
Aw.
I mean, we were done anyway, though, right? Right?
That's weird. But that was our last round anyways, right?
Yeah, that was our last round.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
not the end of the
Do
world.
does one of us keep streaming right now?
I'm only gonna stream for like another hour or two, so I'm not sure
hop
if
off
you
as
would
well.
want to raid out to me. But
Alright.
Yeah.
up to y'all.
Who are we going to raid then? Because like we're sending every one of us to you.
Push it real
Push it.
good.
Ah.
Okay, if you guys can convince me to get through some of the goals that I have currently on my goal list, I guess you guys can raid to me and y'all can see me suffer, because I'm gonna be doing a lot of goals. But other than that, if not, then I can end stream early and I could raid someone else with y'all. What do you say?
Okay, then I will probably go over to you, Mubi. Well, I'm gonna help out of the call, say goodbye to my community, and send them. I will send them over to Mubi, and I will see you guys tomorrow for party animals, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds
All right,
good.
See you in a bit, people. It was fun.
It was
Bye.
fun. It was fun.
And don't forget, you all are guilty.
No, you.
And I
Perfect.
think
All right,
we
I'm
are
gonna
also
hop
going
out of
to-
the Discord.
I'll turn them back on Discord.
Damn, we're all guilty.
Of sock.
I want to say something. There you go. Movie, I will say, as much as I don't really care much of pressure, if I am available, I am down to do it tomorrow.
Yay! We want to get as many
I just
people
don't
as we
care
can,
for it,
right,
but whatever.
Pepper?
Yes.
Yes.
The pressure update comes out tomorrow. We don't know what
The
time. but we're
time. I've
basically
been
gonna be
looking for
like-
the time, but we'll be waiting for it.
I guess I'll raid out
Yeah,
to
my
Mubi as
screen.
well.
Yay! Yay!
Alright,
What are
what
we
do
gonna
we
be
do?
doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
I'm not really sure,
Wait,
since-
so are we doing web fishing today or tomorrow?
I'm not sure because
Probably tomorrow.
Me and Kuma really want to. Me and Dapper really want to do the fish game when it comes out.
The fish
But-
game?
Yeah, a fish
Not
game.
the fish, the
pressure.
Roblox game. The Roblox fish game.
Okay,
Pressure,
so are y'all
But you
gonna
guys
do
can-
that at like 2 p.m. like or my time?
But we
Like,
don't know when the updates drops. That's the problem. We don't
Okay.
know when it comes.
So I'll
Okay.
just
we're waiting.
like keep track of everything. So
Yeah, but you guys, you guys can do your thing. We're not gonna force you to come with us, but we would love to have you.
let's see. There you are.
Ah, I got this Sebastian plushie. I'm so excited.
this Sebastian.
Nice.
I ordered him. I can't believe somebody gifted him to me. Ah.
Again, I would like to set up a throne, but I know no one's gonna get me anything, so there's no point.
Set it up
Honestly, I
anyway.
felt the same way.
I
felt the same way.
Hey, listen, set it up
Same
anyway.
here.
I have a throne. I have a throne, and I have stuff that I want on it. Doesn't mean I'm gonna be promoting it immediately and whatnot, but I hope other
mean,
people.
fair.
I hope other people would be, generous enough to buy me stuff and whatnot, but create it anyway.
How does throne work?
Yeah.
Is it like?
Okay,
Is
basically
it like?
don't work.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, go on.
You need a match pay account for it, so you get the money for the item, and then you're supposed to withdraw the money and then spend it on the item.
Yeah.
Shit.
You have to use a match pay
I've been
account.
rated.
You've been raided! Right, don't be raided, I see that.
Rain.
Wow.
For the raid, dude.
Alright.
Aye.
I'm gonna leave to do up the kitchen. Y'all have fun. Do whatever you're gonna do.
Thank you.
I'm gonna be rating
As I said,
Mubi
I'm totally
too.
down to play stock game again
Woo.
at some point.
Yeah.
Let's go to Mubi's chat, guys. Thank you for joining the stream, and thank you for donating way past the goal for the charity. We
Yeah.
appreciate it so much. So, all in all, we have one more day of the charity, but we're gonna be heading over to Mubi's because she's gonna be continuing the stream, whereas I will do the same tomorrow.
Yeah.
For the kids.
For the kids! For the kids! Alright, guys, that's gonna be it from me. Show Mubi some love. Go follow everybody in the stream if you haven't yet. Bye.
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 That we could do paladins.